So, welcome everybody to Dungeons and Dragons. Yes, so good.
I like that. You made that your own.
I mean, I've always done that while playing D&D. So, when last we left our heroes, Amir, would you like to give us a brief recap for those who may or may not have been here last week?
Okay, so what happened was Amir, along with
many bad decisions.
Amir, along with the rest of the group, started venture. What? Okay. He's not a part of Owl and Arrow.
Well, no, I mean, okay, I'll just let you finish. I shouldn't have done.
Yeah, you shouldn't interrupt.
It's very rude. It is.
Anywho, the group is on their way to Iloth.
Warminster. Just left.
The new guy.
And right. It's my first day. Sorry, guys.
How was you supposed to get my email and desk?
Oh no, he did start an incident already.
So we were on our way, and we met a dwarf druid who was a little mentally challenged and left into her own devices a little too long.
She's a free spirit.
Yeah, free spirit, whatever. No.
Oh, no, not that kind.
She thinks that, I don't know, she thinks she can talk to animals. She's like,
you can't talk to animals?
what? No. I've never heard of that. No, I'm kidding. So, anywho, we met her. She got some emergency after they traded some items. She left. We ran into this other wagon. Killed these humans that were apparently holding some other jungle elves in distress, and now we're here. There was a whole bunch of other fluff in between it, and I think our DM did that because half our party was missing.
Those encounters that occurred, you skipped over. What do you mean?
Wow. Just snake bite.
Yeah, I don't have to say that's not important to follow the story.
It is literally
it's just funny.
I think that it's important to know that
the snake event.
the character's wood elf. I mean, the party's wood elf was bit multiple times in the night.
Wasted all the food. If I was buying a company, I'd negotiate on every single employee.
That's why you're bad at recaps. you would go into every detail.
Yeah,
don't play the same scenario.
It's keeping us honest.
Yeah.
So it's keeping us honest in the things that we mess up. So, okay, all right.
So where we are now is we just slaughtered the humans, slaughtered them, thanks to Evendur. Where she was smoking his peace pipe in one hand, holding the reins with his other hand, and his third hand cast spells to kill these dudes.
True.
Don't ask.
Yes.
True.
And does a mess.
Yeah, so the main guy is dead. The horse he rode on's melted by Evendur.
Not as much melted as exploded.
So where we stopped was Amir is near the female elf, taking her off of the dead dude, and
gotcha.
Steve's character was down the road making sure there was no guards coming up, and
they went to go find a horse.
Right,
because the horse bolted.
And Martha is
cleaning up these bodies.
She was checking the bodies.
She's checking the bodies, and then I guess taking them into the woods to hide them.
We had to dispose the bodies.
So there was still one horse on their wagon, correct?
No, they only have one horse.
Oh, so it's just a wagon,
It's kind of dipping a little bit down.
Pool card or something.
Yeah, because he cut the
if they
ropes
end
that were
up
holding
finding,
it.
if you guys end up finding the horse that I rode, we could attach it to this wagon.
That's right, and conveniently have two wagons.
Yeah.
How
Double the load back.
Oh, how long has that entire encounter
Yeah.
taken?
No, not the encounters. Cleaning up the bodies and.
Oh, we're not there yet. Are you gonna have us roleplay that?
I have a thing.
Oh,
And
because I would like to speak to the elven.
I found my accent, which you guys need to start
Yeah.
reminding me about.
Australian.
Irish.
Australian?
It's like Australian Irish. Vince.
In between.
Yeah.
The fact
I got-
that-
I got-
I feel. A little bit of
Upon
homebrew.
re-listening to last week, I thought it was Irish. Is it
Yeah.
Australian?
What? No, it was
No.
Australian. He said it was.
It was
Australian,
definitely-
but it ended
No,
up
no,
coming
not
out-
Australian.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
they're like, there's the card. We're like, there's
No,
the
that's
card.
like Crocodile Dundee. Yeah. No. Well, we'll see what
Yeah.
happens tonight.
This
Right,
snipe
I
can
keep
check on
everybody
a
So,
their
flight.
toes.
so if you're
Yeah, Jones
drunk,
size.
Yeah.
he sounds like Crocodile Dundee.
It is absolutely critical that we have the video. Otherwise, anybody listening to the podcast will be like, who?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's like they had an Australian guy one week. and-
Yeah, we keep having these guest stars
Yeah.
come on from different countries
Mhm.
who don't know what their countries sound like. So
True.
it's-
True. Agreed. Very big problem.
no judgment. I do terrible accents, so we'll just move on.
False.
The dark-haired woman appears to be unbothered by the staggering amount of blood that is soaking her dirty shift. She lets the garrote fall to the ground, her chest heaving from the effort, and the slight hint of passing rage leaves her golden eyes still simmering with a dangerous intelligence. The garment she's wearing appears to have been given to her only recently, and she looks recently cleaned other than the dirt from the road, the mud on her feet, and the blood that is all over her. She reaches down and pulls a dagger from the sheath at the belt of the fallen man and begins rummaging through his pouch and belongings.
Who's the elf?
Yes. What are your characters doing?
Have I rejoined the group?
Yeah, you're there. Yeah.
They
Did you
found
find
the
the
horse.
Did I find the horse?
Horse.
Right.
With the elf.
Make a survival or nature check.
Actually, I don't want to step on your narrative, DM, but I sort of, before we closed, you made it seem like she was still like hesitant
14.
or like
Nature.
maybe was out of anger still choking the corpse.
Right.
And my character, I said I came over and like, yo, chill.
Yes.
You're gonna break the garage.
So I don't know if that still happens because she drops it and then reaches for a dagger, or
No, she
Is
let
she
the, she
cool
let the
now?
garrote fall to the ground.
no, but she's cool.
She's
Like
she's
now,
still,
your narrative makes it seem like she's not
got-
as in distress.
she's
as
not as in
like
distress as much
enraged.
as she is kind of
A psychopath.
in.
Yeah, pretty much. She
Yeah.
was beating a man with a
She
rock.
was ready to keep fighting, so she doesn't look completely like her defenses are down,
I didn't
but
help the wrong person.
that she is still ready to fight if needed. But right now she's kind of
So
We just killed Gandalf and are cruising down the road with like Sauron.
right, and she's like, I'm gonna cast a spell on all you guys.
Yeah.
And she's like an 8th level wizard or something like that. We're all
Very
dead.
bad.
road goes ever on and on down to the
So
door
I
and
would
the
like
big
to.
Agonize the Scorcher!
If I have an opportunity, I would like to, in Elvish, tell her to, like, hey, I'm all for looting the corpse that you just helped kill, but can you, like, take a minute, just, like, what just happened? Like, who are you? What's going on?
And she's down and she's still and she hears you could like
I don't stop her physically from
Right.
looting. I'm just like sort of leaning and like, hey, I'm all for looting the corpse, and that's cool. Like you helped kill this guy, obviously, but
yeah she reaches in and she says in Elven back to you. I do not know if you know what kind of animals these men are, but we are not going to leave anything behind, and I need to go back to my people. She continues
yes,
pulling things
that's
out of her bag.
exactly why I helped you. Because I am from the Sunless Jungle, and I understand that there are people that are waiting for you, or that know you're missing.
She pulls like a stone biscuit out. It's a stone ration. It gives you all the nutrients you need. It is terrible to the taste.
Ooh, I put my hand on her hand for a second, and then I give her the snake meat that is fresh.
She
I'm like, yo.
bats your hand away and stuffs it in her mouth, grabs the water skin from the guy and just starts chugging it down just for a second, throws it down, and then grabs a little small coin purse that was inside there, weighs it, pulls out 2 gold coins, and then throws the bag, and it chinks on the ground as she tosses it away from her. There's still gold inside there. Okay, well, I need to go.
Wait a second. What's your name? What clan are you from? Where's the other guy you were with? Is he okay? He just ran in the opposite direction.
It was not his role to stay behind to make sure that they were destroyed.
So you're a warrior of your...
She looks at the others that are around. I do not talk about this. I thank you for saving my life, but I need to go.
Well, my name's Amir, and I'm from the Sunless Jungle. I am of the Nuntul, so...
The Nuntul, they are known to have very ferocious warriors, and it is no surprise to me that you have taken them out so ably. So,
Well, thank you.
But I will not tell you where I am from to protect my people.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm glad I could help, and I hope that you make it safely to your journey. Does she look wounded at all?
She looks like you can see just the formings of bruises under what is clothed on her.
I'll cast Cure Light Wounds on her.
So you're going to attempt to touch her. You reach your hand forward, and she goes up and grabs your hand. What are you doing? What magic is this?
Hey, I just want to help you heal to get on your journey.
I do not need your healing.
I think you have more
You keep
help
it.
than she does.
You use it.
Okay. I will do that.
I think you need to hear yourself first.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I will do that. And then I give myself a hug. Just like heal myself.
Cure light wounds. Yeah, no, so
is there any token I can get so I can remember you by the person I saved? So hear me out. When I get back to my clan, I want to tell them all about the adventures I was on, and I think it would bode well if I had some proof of this act I could show them, so that I can go up in the ranks and etc.
Sure. Yeah. So
Her left shoe.
she says very well. This is from Agarella, and she pulls her hair back like this and takes the knife and shears it right at like the roots of her hair, and finds it, and then gives it to you. This really long thing of hair, and she has this patch on the side of her head now that is shaved.
This isn't weird, but
What did you make her do?
So I won't forget you, and good luck getting your way to your village.
She takes her 2 fingers and kisses them, and then places it on your forehead, and then darts off into the jungle, heading to the south.
You are now Mockingjay.
That would be
That
cool.
is your name.
Is that like a new class?
The Mockingjay class
It's
is
so
a
like
ranger,
one chick
basically.
on the Hunger Games.
While he was talking to her, Martha's going to rummaging the body and stripping them
Oh,
down.
of course, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I
It's
thought
a
that's,
system,
I
you
thought
got the
that's
system.
what you were doing, and then he was still looking for guards.
Yes. Yeah. So you the horse that has bolted didn't go terribly far. It got away from the danger, and then you found it pacing kind of in a small grove of trees. And the reins that it had got snagged on one of the trees, so it's kind of there stuck where it was, kind of like batting its head trying to get unattached. And so it doesn't take long for you to find the horse and to free it, calm it down, and bring it back. While that's happening, you went to go look for guards.
Mhm.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
Don't fail us. Yep, failed. You rolled a nat 5. It's
I
not
don't know,
good.
maybe.
Nat 5 is not good.
Perception?
Yeah.
Not like acrobatics or.
No.
That would be a 6.
Describe how you would perceive things with acrobatics.
Yeah. Upside down.
Roll your eyes.
Yeah.
They do cartwheels up to the tallest tree.
Yes.
So there doesn't appear to be anyone who is traveling with them on the road. The tracks themselves appear to just be this one group that's traveling up together.
So I only go 20 yards, come back.
Basically, yes.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, totally safe here, guys.
You're like, there's no sounds of the woods or anything.
Nah,
It's just all
we're
animals
bueno.
around here.
So what?
You do hear the sounds of bare feet running off into the jungle behind you to the south.
Oh, I do hear
You
that.
hear
Yeah.
bare feet?
Wait, which direction did she run in?
Unshod
Bare
feet.
B-A-R-E, not B-E-A.
Yeah.
Did
Oh.
you hear that?
You heard the woman run away.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
With based on your perception check.
Jeez. Do I see them when I hear that?
Yes.
Like, I know I just want to go back, but if I heard that, I'm gonna get somebody's attention. Probably one of these two guys.
Well, I finished searching the body, so I'm not even looking at
Got it.
the
it.
body
Alright,
she was
so
looking at.
I whistle.
Oh,
and, hey, did you hear that? I'm gonna go and I start walking to the woods if they don't stop me. I don't know what else.
No, yeah, I tell him.
Okay.
When he whistles, I'm like,
Oh.
yeah, she
What was her name?
never gave me her
Yeah, she
name.
did.
Yes, she
Is
did.
it Agarella or something?
Oh, this is from. She said this is.
Big old
Tell
notebook.
them this is from Agadella.
How do you spell that?
Lots of rolled R's.
Oh, good.
I would like you to
Aga-
attempt to spell that. I have it spelled.
Naga.
Did you
Wait,
get
was it Naga?
No.
Agawella?
Agarella.
It's gonna be fantastic if you meet her again.
Yeah.
And you're like, you're Amrix, right?
You were a Naga.
I just let him know who she was.
Well, how do you feel about yourself now that you've
Really
ruined
good.
the day?
How so? We saved those elves' lives.
Look at your hands. The hands are all bloody.
Oh yeah.
You got the dead man there. What's the man's name? The lady left out in the forest. How come did you not stop the lady? What was her story?
So
Why are you holding a scalp in your hands?
I just took it into. I'm just like.
I mean, for maybe 3 minutes and the whole thing's falling apart.
Well, I gotta put away these bodies. I gotta hide these bodies.
What?
These mess.
At least they came back with the freaking horse.
Yeah, that's what
For
you.
crying out loud.
If
Jeez.
we did
Hey,
have,
I hand him the gold purse from the dead guy she threw.
Not out in public for crying out loud.
No
You'll
one's
never be
around.
able to make and sell donuts and the drugs that we do.
Yeah, I kill people. I don't do the things you do.
yeah,
You
kill
need to
people.
give the money. You need to give the money to Riven. She keeps the money for the
Oh, okay.
company. Or is it you? We
Definitely
decided-
not a vendor.
No.
Oh yeah, you're terrible. I tried to ask you how much something was worth, and you're like, I don't know. Use my dad's credit card. It's Riven. You gotta keep the money to Riven.
Oh, okay. Is there anything else on the
No,
body?
wait, what happened? What was the lady's name?
Her name was Aguarella.
That's a very weird name.
Yeah, it is. She is a wood elf like me. She didn't want to tell me what tribe she's from for her tribe's
Why
sake.
should she shave her head?
As a thank you
No,
for
these boys.
saving her life.
So that's what they do when they finish a battle.
You didn't even hear that. Where are you?
Okay,
I
so
was-
you come
She
up,
was-
and I'm
yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
she was close enough.
WTF face.
Yeah, I was searching the bodies.
You want help? What's
Like-
going
Am I
on?
with you? Am I-
And
Well, you
speak
guys come
Elven.
back with a
Yeah.
horse.
Yeah.
I come back. He's got a scalp.
Do I see the hair hanging
He's
out?
got scalp and a piece of money and a big old bag of money.
Yeah, I'm just like. here,
Both of
this
them have
is off
bloody
the dead
hands. I'm
body.
like, what the?
What is this bag of gold from?
This guy's close right here.
Oh, okay. I assume that this is a bad person that we killed.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, did he have them? Did he have them in prison? Were they in prison? Were they slaves?
I got that.
What was the man's name?
It's my intuition. You know what I'm saying?
This new
If
guy,
you-
yeah.
The intuition that
If you-
lost all of our food the first night.
No, if you've been around humans as long as I have, you know about human when you
Oh,
see
I think I've been around longer than you have.
I walk a couple dozen.
it. I'm
I walk a
186.
couple dozen paces. I don't say anything, and I just pick up the bag that used to have all of our food in it, and now it's just got like blood at the bottom. I don't trust your intuition. I don't think it's a
Hey,
good
I can
idea.
hunt. I can hunt for more food.
Not very well. You were big 4 or 5 times.
No, I got the deer for us.
He did bring a deer last night.
That's
huge,
true.
Huge deer. We made a stew.
Perhaps
you
we-
don't remember?
maybe we
you
should-
and I put together
Maybe we should.
bonding
I
experience.
thought it was his invisible servant. That.
His invisible
yeah,
servant
yeah.
helped you cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
had dressed
skinned it
the
and dressed
yeah,
it.
got it ready to.
Perhaps
That
in the
was
future
fun,
when we
man.
find somebody on the road, you just
Yeah,
ask us first.
Okay.
So
Just-
walk back.
Who's the
Simple
leader
courtesy.
again? You said Martha was the leader, right? Correct?
Well, yes.
Okay, I'll ask her.
Yeah, you can ask Martha, Riven, not me. Definitely not me. I don't have any
Wait, but
business being the
who's the leader? There's more than one? Who's the
yeah,
leader?
it's
It's a partnership.
yeah, it's a
So
partnership.
ask anybody. I'll ask this.
No,
guy.
do not
No,
ask
not
any
that.
questions to Evendur,
Not even.
especially if Evender's been smoking his goods again. Good grief. What's the man's name? Do we leave
No one
a
knows.
tombstone? Something?
Why do we need to know their names?
Well, what happened? Maybe we killed the wrong person.
We make it disappear because that's the buyer
Yes.
right now. We make it disappear.
I'm way in over my head.
I start like I guess taking out. I might have that ceremonial knife. Do I keep it sharp or anything?
Yes, it's very sharp.
Yeah, I just start cutting the limbs. and
What? No,
pieces.
what?
Okay, I'll take care of the body for crying out loud. I
this is what we
talk
do.
to Riven and I'm like,
This
this is worse than when we were in the army.
This is
This
how,
is worse than the
this
war.
is how we make bodies.
This is how you get a name for yourself as a masked murderer. What are you doing? For crying out. And so I grumble off. Well, I think I had like 4 or 5 accents in there. So
Yeah.
hopefully I settled
Just
it. So it's like Plinko, bing,
one.
bing, bing, bing.
It's like the median. You got like
Yeah, we'll get
you got
in.
enough of it for the average
get
to
in
be
there.
passed.
I am genuinely shocked though.
I don't have negative feelings about the whole limb cutting and whatnot. But I don't think that it's the right thing to do, but it doesn't upset me either. It's one of
Right.
those-
I just put my.
You think it's a viable solution to the
No,
problem?
it's
Why
a,
do you-
it's a bad idea, but I'm
That's
not
just-
gonna stop him.
That's just
Yeah.
how I.
He-
But if you're
he-
gonna stop him, I will.
He
I'll
is
go
dead.
along
There-
with
the
it.
guy's already
Yeah.
dead.
It doesn't.
But-
To me, it doesn't matter.
I wouldn't do that to a living body. That's torture. I would.
You would do that.
I would. I have done that actually.
Okay. Okay. At that point, we all trust each other, though, right?
Yes.
100%. So at some point,
Just
I'm
not
like,
with me.
I really don't think we should be leaving him by himself. Really.
No,
With the guards, and maybe somebody needs to, like, we keep him on the leash, or perhaps we have a sign-up sheet or
Can I
babysit.
check the body, Bruce?
This supposed to be a job. It's
Yeah,
good. Why
yeah.
do we
Well,
have a
so
Bible?
you don't need to check. So there's not really anything magically hidden that needs to be searched for. There is a longsword that is.
Oh,
magical.
yeah.
Oh, the man dudes.
Yes. So
I am a ranged character, but if no one
Longsword?
wants it,
Longsword.
No, I use a longsword.
Oh,
longsword,
yeah.
longsword.
Yeah.
no, you killed him.
you did.
So
You shot him in the heart.
Oh,
if
yeah.
If I could take the sword off his corpse,
I immediately feel guilty. I'm like,
and I if I could take it off his corpse and like hand it to him, and,
is
like,
there
this
anything
is what
else
you-
on him, or
Oh yeah.
if it's a magic item, it needs to
yes.
go to the vendor. He needs to look at it. You
Oh,
can't
yeah.
just go around
The sword's
picking
kind
up
of
the
weird.
items.
Yeah, it
absorbs-
stopped my energy.
Yeah, so
Do you want to? Do we know that, or does he need to cast Identify?
You will need to cast identify.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
Well,
cast Identify.
So maybe put some rocks on the guy, take the horse, and we leave.
Wait, let's drag the body
Yeah,
into
yeah,
the forest.
yeah.
dragging in the forest.
Yeah, the horse that they brought back.
Is there-
I would like to hitch it up to their wagon.
Is there any on the corpse? Is there any signifying? Is there a ring or any
Tattoos.
kind of, or is he just in
There.
NPC
So,
outfit?
so
No,
Martha
they're-
said she stripped him in the buck. So
Yeah.
any
Oh, for
tattoos,
sure. We're gonna do
yeah.
anything like that.
Yeah. So they do have their clothing appears to be nondescript. There's not any markings on them per se. The sword itself looks quite plain. You know that it's magical in nature because of the effect that it had on you when you were
And we
hit.
just give it to Evendur.
Right.
He knows what to open it or touch it.
I'll cast Identify on it,
Yeah.
and I just did that, so...
And he hands it back to you.
yeah, and
Yeah.
this is what the sword is.
So I don't. You use a longsword.
I use
Strength.
rapier.
You your strength based, right? Yeah, that's her. It's not.
She's not strength based.
What is your?
She's a dex based.
That's basically she's a rogue.
Is that?
That a longsword strength based.
But why do I
That's
have
you,
the
bro.
Vincent strap?
What is your? What's
Yeah,
your?
you already have a longsword +2.
Oh, you don't because you chose the
Ooh.
carpet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't have that.
Yeah. Take the. What is your strength bonus?
Low.
In meta. What is it? Is it minus? It's a minus.
Yeah.
I'll- yeah. I have a plus. It's just a plus.
You try to hand it to Riven and it like dips.
She like puts it on the belt. She has like put new holes in the belt. It drags on the floor.
This doesn't even make sense though.
It's,
So I'm like the biggest one in the group.
Yeah, that is true.
Whoa! No, nobody said that.
I think
No
that's
one
almost the same.
Said that.
So
So
Largest.
the majority of people are humans, so they're all about the same size as you.
yeah.
I'm a little tall.
You have a tail, so that that switches a little bit of the anatomy. But that's
I'm really uncomfortable talking about this right now. Okay. Yeah.
So we
It's a
dragged the
back
body
tail,
into
not a
the
front
woods.
tail.
Yeah. Oh, you were going through things. Sorry, I interrupted again. So the
yes.
sword.
So
And he has what else?
there's altogether 25 gold pieces
Mhm.
that you're find. That's
Okay.
total.
Who wants? I'll keep track of it because I have the party loot thing here too.
There is
I got it.
also the man does have a ring on it, and the
Okay.
ring has a signet of 2 hammers over an anvil, making a triangle.
Can I roll on
I would roll a history.
Yes.
that? I would like to
Let's have.
roll.
I want you to see if he, like I want you to check to see if there's like a cyanide capsule in this.
Actually,
History.
can I?
There she goes.
19.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay.
I was gonna try to aid, but
So, the 2 hammers and the anvil belong to a blacksmith group that specializes in arms for. They basically sold a lot of the weaponry to the war effort for both sides of the war.
Oh, okay.
So it's
So they're American.
it's a collective of different blacksmiths throughout who were assigned to create weaponry for in mass. So he has one of those rings on.
Too big to be like a cup. Are they a front like the OA is for different things or no?
To your knowledge, you think that they are only arms dealers, basically.
So profitable. Why do you need it? Yeah, Gideon.
Which one did you chop?
what?
Which one did you start chopping with?
The guy that you stabbed in the throat.
Okay, so
I
not-
grabbed his arm and I started
So not the main guy. Okay, so
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you have
There-
a name for that guild?
Yes, I do. Hold on here.
Hey, do you mind if I hold on to that ring? Whoever has it. Who has the ring?
I don't. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm just writing it down so we have
What
it.
ring?
The signet ring with the 2 hammers and the anvil.
Is it magical?
No. It's just a.
Ornament?
Oh, this dude had a ring.
No, because they use signet rings to seal like letters and stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's like old school D&D. Permanently lose 1 hit point at constant.
Yeah,
Just gotta start hitting you guys.
That's where
Gonna be the
it
best.
drop down.
Forever?
Wait, that's permanent?
How do they fix it?
You don't know the answer.
Evendur, how do they fix it?
How to fix what?
Like you gave us the questions to the SAT, or the answers, but not the questions to the SAT.
Crazy
So that
powerful.
makes them lose permanently 1 hit point of Constitution,
No.
which even Robin knows is a huge deal.
No, so basically I drop 4 health.
There.
Yeah, so did I.
So
I drop 4 health.
So you're talking about the wielder or the target?
the
target,
the
right?
target, right?
Yeah.
And so, but both of these guys got hit with it.
Oh,
How do we fix that?
can't. Can't undo that.
I think we could try.
You can roll
religion.
an Arcana check
There she goes.
Alright.
to determine.
To determine that you can't.
So
Yeah, right. You rolled it. No.
the guild is the Atarwin Blades.
Can I use this?
Yeah.
Oh, 11.
So you've heard that of swords that have done this before, but you've never actually encountered one, so you didn't know what was done to fix the problem.
But
Only
he
that
knows that-
there have been people who have had something like similar where they feel weaker after having been struck by a sword of this magnitude, and they somehow
Oh, it's called long rest.
were made whole.
Yeah, they eat a donut.
It's just called long rest, man.
Eat curse or something.
Okay, like a remove curse.
Yeah, dispel.
All right.
or
So,
curse.
like, go
Get
to
that
the
whole thing. I'll
temple or
write that down. And it's called Kareneth's Twin.
Would you look? Oh, this one.
Yes.
Does that ring a bell to you, Kareneth?
Well, it does now because I
Arnett?
identified it.
No. Yeah. But does that name mean anything? Oh, maybe you might.
So
It'd be
take a
history check.
Yeah.
I'll do a history check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not me. Either of you guys know?
24. 25.
25.
All of the points is what he rolled.
Okay, that's very high. You have in your one of your elective classes.
Of course. Swimming.
It wasn't.
Horseback
It was like
riding.
a club. He was in a club.
It was-
Rowing.
It was a D&D club.
It was a very like obscure book club where everyone chose different stories that had to do with the war, that went over different heroes in the war, and one of them was named Karneth, and it was rumored that he was able to hold off an entire invasion by himself. Of course, the stories are normally embellished, but
He fought with the free folk.
yes.
This time?
But
Could he
I
cook
heard that
donuts?
story.
he could not. In the story that you read, he never cooked for
Not that I
himself.
heard.
However, it was said that he had 2 different methods that he used. So
Oh, was the other one a longsword? Do you know Evendur?
Possibly.
it was only said that he had 2 blades.
What is was Karneth? Did Karneth have a last name in your elective?
No.
That must be cool.
Oh, you
Only
forget
last
your
name.
name. You remember every story that you've ever heard when you were in college.
Yeah,
Which
was-
I wasn't taking drugs in any of those. So.
Yeah.
We've ruined his life. Riven.
That was before. That was before.
He was a really good student.
Human.
Human.
Okay. He was a war
all
hero.
All the heroes
Yes.
on the free side were human, correct?
On both sides, basically.
Oh.
The majority of the battling was done by humans.
It's a
to
human
humans. There were people who were involved, like dwarves and elves became involved if they, of necessity.
So he is.
And gnomes too.
So Alamo, right? He's the like held off everything by himself kind of thing.
Yes.
Minus the dying at the Alamo.
Right. He
Got it.
apparently does not own this anymore. So
Is he still alive?
we're not sure. We are not.
He is
I
gonna
have no
be
idea.
ticked. Okay, we find Karneth.
This is his son.
We have a sword. We want to look for him to give him back.
This is his
It's
son.
going to be a Millennium Falcon
Yeah.
type exchange.
Yeah.
Hey, I found this
Yeah, and taking it back.
and I'm giving it to you. So congratulations.
Okay.
It was never clear. It says that he goes off in the sunset. Basically, it's a happy ending where he lives happily forever after. It's not a tragedy in the story.
Okay.
So
So he could have died and someone just took his blade.
could be.
Passed out.
Okay.
So other than that, the wagon itself does have some supplies as far as traveling supplies. There's food. There's some
There you go.
wine skins.
Thanks.
Wine skins.
You knew the whole time.
Yeah.
There are
There
are blacksmithing tools inside.
Oh, fine.
Is it anvil in there?
There is an anvil in there.
Oh, a little
Oh,
hobby.
you blacksmith too?
No. I just know a guy.
We can
No.
we,
Yeah,
that.
this guy.
Like,
we can use it as a way in. We're back.
Yeah.
You can like use it
Oh,
to drop from
what
really
if-
high.
What if they like?
Carve acme in the side of it.
Yeah. What if they like run the license plates on this thing when we get back?
So, can I put the signet ring on?
Is that a thing?
And since
Oh,
I'm
no,
riding that
like-
wagon?
You
This-
can.
This guy came somewhere. He ain't coming home tonight.
I am a
Are there marks
blacksmith.
on
I can
the
talk to
wagon?
talk. Maybe help you guys.
Wait, you put the ring on?
Yeah.
uh-oh.
Okay, that's fine.
It's just a signet ring, bro. You're not scaring me, DM.
This guy only's got 3 sessions left. You don't care about
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. Hey, it's me versus you, bro. Me versus you.
We're all on
Let's
the
do
same
this.
team.
Oh, but
I want you guys to win too.
well, Amir, your talking last time kind of got us in this mess in the first place.
No, but that was because my people were in danger. But I understand the mission, and I always have, and I feel that I could help you guys through this, through the gate, if we say we're
So
blacksmiths.
helpful.
No, we already
So helpful.
we already have a way in. Don't mess it up. We
Yeah.
already have a
Any
way in.
No, but
Any-
don't you understand that that was a certain time window, and this whole debacle could have pushed us out of that time window.
That tobacco was
Okay.
only like 10 minutes.
Can we put the guy's stuff in our wagon and leave the wagon?
You
I don't wanna leave the
can,
wagon.
yes.
What are we gonna do
There-
with 2 wagons, dude?
I have this.
I
This is
don't-
my horse.
What are we gonna be
Do we
doing?
have papers for 2 wagons?
You don't need papers.
Well, I don't know. Do we need papers? Wait a minute. Yes, we do.
We
Like,
don't.
we had to get
We don't.
forged documents.
No, because
Nails
the guards
gave us forged
No, the
documents
guards ain't even gonna be there.
to get
That's
back
what-
in. They weren't there to get us out because they had, remember, they had arrested all those people
Yeah, they
right
caused
the night before we
disruption, so
left.
we had to leave.
Yeah, but we could worry about that on the way back.
No,
I plan on living
Yeah.
past the next 3 sessions.
Hey,
Not
so
in
do
the
I.
prison.
So do I.
So-
your wagon was basically empty because you were going to go retrieve
Yeah,
something and
yes.
bring it back.
Uh-huh.
You have like certain items that make it look like you are trying to set up a taco
Bakery.
stand
Mm-hmm.
in the
Taco
area.
Breakfast
stand.
tacos. That's way out of our wheelhouse.
Donuts.
That is way out of your with
Flan.
Yes.
So,
Mostly
so hear
flan
me
and
out.
baked
Hear me
goods.
out. Hear me out.
Here we go.
We can get double
We have
whatever
established.
whatever you're trying to get, whatever this is, the whole reason for going here. We can use 2 wagons. I can use this wagon as a disguise for a blacksmith, whatever business I'm trying to do in there. We could double load up, and you guys can make double the gold. How is that a bad thing?
So I don't think it's a terrible idea to take the wagon. It's just we might not be able to bring it back all the
Yeah,
way.
that's fine.
But if something did happen to ours, we would
But
have
if
another one to
if
use
it
for
was
parts.
if it was 2 carts full of whatever you guys are doing, someone in the city could meet you.
I'm
at
not
the
comfortable
city.
with this you guys language lately.
Yeah.
Like this has all been like
How about
last
us?
time I got your back. We're gonna go to war together. Now the guy's dead. You cut his arms off.
I don't
You
know.
guys have a really good opportunity.
No, I don't know what you guys are
Stop!
doing per se. What are you?
We, us, a team.
I'll tell you, my mission here is to protect
Our
you guys.
mission.
I know.
Our mission is to go there and come back.
Yes.
Yeah, but what? I thought I might have overheard you. You're supposed to get something.
If you don't know, we'll tell you the whole story, what you're supposed to bring back. We want you to know exactly what we're going to be doing.
Okay.
Because communication is key, my friend.
Okay. Yeah.
Like we talked about, right?
I thought
Right,
you already
yeah.
did this though.
He should.
Yeah.
No.
But
You're not a new
Did-
dude.
did you-
You have a new name.
Did you guys?
No, you were hired by
no.
No, I don't think you guys told
Last
me.
session,
You were
he told us that
yeah.
his name was.
No, it's an
Actress.
alias.
Artificer
But I
was
mean, but
his
you already
city name.
you were already with us.
Yes.
Back
Yeah.
at the, so you
Yeah.
already know what
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
Oh, so you guys did tell me.
Yeah.
yes.
yeah.
Prior.
Yeah, for
No,
sure.
because you.
Yeah, so this is making sense to me.
Yeah, no, because
Yeah.
you're paying
I'm like,
guys.
we
yeah.
can get 2 wagon fulls twice the money.
No,
What
but
do you say?
I think they already allocated X amount already. Because
Yeah, but how happy would they be if you showed up with
I
twice as
don't
much?
think they have the goods there.
I don't think that's
Riven, this is Riven's expertise.
Yeah,
She's the one that
asking
handles
her
all
that.
these discussions.
So how would they?
Two wagons full, double the money.
We go down
I feel like
to
if you deviate from the
Mexico.
plan too much, it might not turn out in your
Yeah.
favor.
We go to Mexico with one airplane.
You come
They
back
give
with a
us
fleet.
with one airplane. We go down with 2 airplanes. They still only come
where's-
back with one airplane
where's
full of
Mexico?
stuff. I don't know the map well enough yet. I simply agree with Riven. I think we should keep to the plan.
Sure, yeah, okay. So we're leaving the wagon then?
Do you remember the most important part of the plan?
To survive.
We're going to communicate prior to attacking anybody else.
Yeah, before that, it's surviving.
And when we get to Warminster, we're going to let Martha and Riven
Yeah.
take the lead.
Yeah, of course.
So it might not be a terrible idea to take the other wagon, take it with us to Warminster, and then in case we need it for some reason.
I'm worried that somebody's going to
Just recognize it
the
because it's
horse
coming
or the
from
wagon.
It's
The
coming back.
horse is my horse. I brought
Oh,
The
gotcha.
wagon
Horse.
So we're not going
Two
just through
horses.
jungle?
There
No,
are 2 horses.
there's
We're
3.
traveling on
I'm
a path right
riding
now.
one. You guys have 2 for your wagon.
And then there's one that died and exploded that's
Yeah,
on the
that-
ground.
And we don't
Oh, so
know
we
what's
just
going on.
have the wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, how difficult was it to clean that mess up?
We did.
It's just still guys. You guys are still thinking that up.
After a while, we just like, no,
Yeah. no.
pushed it
Throw some
around.
dirt.
I'm just like, shouldn't Evendur...
Will you use
Sorry,
one of the
mess up.
horses with a rope to pull it out into the
Oh.
jungle
Just
and the entrails and everything
Oh
behind?
yeah, no, let's just.
It's like we're making it worse.
Yeah.
It's like when my kid cleans up too late, it's like, nah!
Let's just.
Okay.
It's too much.
So I can
So
tie
then
my
does-
horse onto this wagon
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and follow you guys.
Or let's
Does-
just leave it. I
Does
like
the
your idea
wagon look?
Oh, just leave it?
Yeah,
does the
just leave
wagon look distinguishable in any way? Is it just
Make an investigation check
Is
on
there
the
to be
wagon
that?
to determine.
can it be?
Hey, can I do that, or can I aid him?
You can roll
I would rather roll.
I would also rather you roll
advantage.
Oh, nice.
advantage.
Not 20.
Boom.
Maybe it'll try again.
Okay.
Maybe it'll go high.
What is the total?
that total is 28.
28. Okay, so
He knows what kind of wood it is, where it came from.
the wood is imported cedar. No,
Imported cedar, imported weeds.
it's cedar is not common. in this
Yeah.
area. So it was a well-crafted wagon. The only identifying markers are actually on the axles, and it's not too hard to shave them off if you want to erase the VIN number,
Yeah.
basically, of the wagon.
Which we'd never do because that's illegal.
Right.
Let's do it. Done. That was way too complicated.
Yeah. I don't know your reservations for that in the beginning. So we just shave
Okay,
off
okay.
the
So not
shave off the
meta,
wheels.
not meta, but
Get on the
I
horse.
just like open arms, like entrails from a horse,
Yep.
dismembered guy, 2 people who saw everything we did gone. This is a problem.
Weren't you
You're an
in the
assassin.
war?
How did anybody survive? Yeah, I killed everyone I saw.
You've seen
You
that
let 2
before.
people go,
Makes it-
which is a problem. War.
They're
Worst
not gonna
case scenario
tell
in human
anybody.
existence.
Hey, I
I think
vouch
we're
for those
downplaying. I
survivors.
think we're downplaying what just happened.
Well, there was a key thing that the elf said. This is totally out of game, right? But there's a thing that you did not mention to everybody yet.
Nope. You remember what that was? Did you write it down?
That she was
Okay.
left behind to ensure that they were killed.
She said it. But
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't really
So we
see
don't know
the
that.
importance of that.
All right.
To like mention
So we'll kind of like how we keep track for
He keeps it.
watch. We're gonna go ahead and like everybody's gonna watch and be with
Amir.
Amir at every point in the day. Like, okay, done. Okay.
Right, like he hitches up his wagon while he's hitching it up. Hey guys, group meeting really fast.
Yeah.
Here. So, obviously,
Yeah.
that was crazy, right? First off,
I'm just
So again, right? I know. Obviously, we've all. Let me get this straight. Super crazy background, right? Dead body, not a big deal.
Yeah.
War, not a big deal. Seen a lot of dead bodies. Couldn't care less.
No.
Not best case scenario. We have a problem.
Yes. That's why we had to clean it up.
Are you high right now? What's
Probably.
Yeah.
He didn't really care. He's like, you're dead.
so we.
I was just trying to
we
cast magic missile.
operate, yeah. We operate a pastry stand
Right.
that sells drugs. We murdered somebody. First time we've ever done that. At
Really?
least as a
Well,
LLC, yeah.
Technically, I acted first, and you guys defended me.
Yeah. Comma officer. How do you think that's going to play?
We cleaned up.
I just
Accomplices.
helped him.
I actually,
Accomplices.
as
How
soon
do
as
you
we,
not know this as an assassin?
as soon as we get into the city, I can get
probably
with
just
the
say
contact of the
Yeah.
the blades, grinning blades.
I just want to be very
They can
clear. I just
What did you call them?
the grinning blades.
No,
That's
I just called them
his.
the blades.
Oh, the blades. That's his.
I was called grinning
It's
blades.
hard.
That's his away, right?
Oh, your guy.
Yeah, yeah. So I simply want to be very clear that this
So
is
you don't
not
have a
how I
stomach
want-
for killing, is what
That
you
is
said.
not what I said. I killed the man.
Yeah.
I simply said there's better ways to do business.
It's basically the situations where you need to kill people, the situation you don't kill people.
All right.
We're in the middle of a situation of trying to
Nobody's
transfer
wearing a
drugs.
dunce hat. Nobody's putting
You
their
guys
nose
are
in the
wasting
corner.
time.
Yeah,
So
this
from
is a
now
very
on-
big problem.
Right. I understand. But from now on, I will just wait to hear from one of you guys if you want someone dead.
Okay.
Very
I
well.
simply,
So
I
if
simply
you guys
want.
get hurt before then, I will react.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want.
I think that might be a good idea. What do you
Okay.
think, Riven?
I agree.
I got it.
Evendur is the
I
most
got it.
educated of us.
Sound
Here it
plan
is.
just
I'm
a
thinking
safe
to
word in
myself,
the
like,
future.
I
Yeah.
can't believe you're gonna
What
do
is
that.
it? We had a safe word at one point, didn't we?
I just remember you saying side quest. That was
Oh,
our safe
side
word
quest, side quest.
last time.
So I simply, and again, we have our back, everything. We're in this together. But we could have handled the situation completely different.
You're the one that threatened him.
That is true.
I think that the man was
Threatened
pulling
him
his sword.
with death. I didn't take it that
That
far.
I think
I was gonna let him go if he let them go.
you were standing in front of the man's wagon.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to release them, and I would let
He
him
had
pass.
his sword drawn.
What can I say?
You were the one that attacked first.
Yeah, after
We
your
should
threat.
probably not be staying next to this pile of blood.
Metagame to recap, he threatened that dude.
Oh! I was overt in getting the job done, but there was very clearly a threat. That's why he drew his sword. And you drew your weapon. Whatever weapon it is.
The longbow.
Well, he basically notched him.
I notched it. I notched it on the horse, but I
So-
pointed at him.
So, rules of engagement, not Afghanistan. Okay? Alright? So, we want to be very
Yes.
clear.
So weapon not ready.
Yeah, come on.
That's my job, is
We-
to protect you guys.
We're in this together. Our job is simply to get there and back in one piece with the wares.
So do I get some of your guys' cut then? Or?
No.
You're saying we're in this
I-
together.
You get paid. You get
They'll
paid
know
by another person.
Exactly. So my duties is to protect you. That's why I'm getting paid.
No, but you got us into the trouble.
We can agree to disagree. I think that what's your character's name? I forget.
Benjen.
Benjen. So that.
Why?
My name is Steven, dude.
Why? Benjen. It's too close. Anyways.
I think you did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Way to be a troll, Steve.
Yeah.
Way
I
to be a
know.
troll.
I know.
Let's move away from the body.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay,
move away.
I just am like, okay, like now
So-
at least now we know.
It does take a little over an hour for you guys to be able to conceal everything as to the best of your ability.
Alternative is to leave it all there, which is worse, right? And
Right.
We can burn it. Too.
Leave
then
smoke.
Smoke. Then people are gonna.
Yeah, and there's
Unless you have
enough.
some
There's
kind of
enough
festival or
wildlife.
something that
Yeah.
Evendur.
No.
And
There's
then-
enough wildlife that it should be gone.
Yeah, yeah.
And hopefully,
If
what's
there was
her-
some big dinosaur that's messing
hopefully
with their
Mesa
chase.
doesn't find the corpses.
Well,
Yeah.
the body, yeah, but the horse, I'm worried about. It's like,
She'll be angry. She's
Mugu guy
like, who killed
came."
this horse?
yeah. Well, like Karnath did it
So describe.
How far away are we from where are we
within
going?
14 miles,
What's it called?
or was that her
Oh.
radius?
I
Or
think we
Warminster?
were close. I
Oh.
think we were close.
Probably
We left
have
a
one
day.
more day of
One more day.
travel before you.
Maybe halfway there.
And
then?
what time is it right now? Afternoon?
It's just past noon. Yeah.
We haven't even had lunch.
Oh, I feel like that's why you guys are getting into this argument. I think
Oh,
you're angry.
Yeah.
I'm so. I am very.
Lunch sugar,
if
right?
we
I gave
only
him the
had
wineskin.
food.
We
But you do now.
On the new card.
Yeah, I'm like,
Wineskin.
I
here's
smile.
some
I'm
food.
like, okay, I'll go ahead and cook something, I guess. But we need to do it while we're going. Make some sense.
Yeah,
That's why we're going.
let's move.
Yeah, we should. We should
Um,
have done
Before we like leave, I'm gonna cast minor illusion, make like wolf noise to attract more wolves to the bodies.
Okay. So
Wait,
you're
minor
doing-
illusion is no audio.
It is audio.
It
Oh,
does
it is?
have audio.
It does have
Oh,
audio.
wow. Okay,
It-
cool.
Does it within only
Is it
a
in
certain
stereo?
range?
It's only like is it? I thought
Surround
like
sound.
it comes from that range.
They're everywhere.
That's why I was confused.
Oh, I don't understand, but right here. Minor illusion?
Yeah, minor illusion. Because it's like I could point it
I
at from
saw
30
some of
feet,
these
but I
tonight,
thought it was
like,
from within range.
Had a few.
Let's do
Did you just forget? That $300 or $600 audio?
No, it's
Yeah, it's broken.
If you create a sound, its volume can range from a whisper to a scream. It can be your voice, someone else's voice, a lion's roar, beating drums, or any other sound you choose. The sound continues unabated throughout the duration of 1 minute,
Do you want me to
or you can make discrete sounds at different times before the
so is it from that within that range or just like however sound travels?
It would be
very threatened by humans in general.
scream. So you choose kind of like the center point, and then it goes out from the center in all directions.
Yep. So then I'll do
For a minute while you guys are.
as we're moving away. So just kind of try to pull wolves to the body so it eats it. So then like, oh, they got attacked.
Sure. So
I can't tell anymore.
you begin riding away and
Crap.
from behind
Okay.
you. Oh.
That was not meta, that was all roleplay. Can I recap?
Yeah.
Super important.
But I don't know
like,
if anyone heard. We were whispering.
Oh
We
no,
were-
like we have a whole day. I'm gonna find time over the next 36
Oh, you're
hours
just telling
to
them.
be like, hey, this is a
Okay.
problem. So on the way back, we're in there cooking and eating sandwiches, right? Well, he's munching on his Doritos.
No, I think if are we traveling? Because
Yeah.
I would
You're-
be grabbing
Yeah, we're
the
traveling.
other wagon then.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but I mean, I wanted to find time to have that exact conversation.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Which
something.
you can
Why
do
don't you
without-
recap that for us? Because I don't want to misinterpret that, because that's crazy.
Yeah. So.
You're an assassin.
You.
Start there.
What you?
Don't we already know that?
You had asked.
So I
what
said-
is it?
I say, so as we start going, if we role play this, is this how, did you really not remember what happened just less than a day ago about you're part of our group and we're going down there, we're
That
a
was
team,
sort
blah,
of
blah, blah,
meta.
right? Well, no,
That
no.
part was meta.
But you had, you said, well, not that I forgot, but I remember things differently.
Yeah.
And
His
I said, well, is that-
perspective is different.
I said, is it some way that you cope with, and I'm telling each of you guys this,
So this part
Is
is
this-
roleplay.
is this how you cope with killing people? It must just feel like nothing to kill people now. And he was like, I don't even think about it. I don't feel anything anymore. So you just like foment reality? Or do
Oh,
you
yeah.
remember
It's,
things? Do you remember things differently, or do you really think that that's how you're interacting and you can't gauge or perceive what really is taking place? And then he says, I really can't tell anymore. At which point I'm like,
Well, so
and I went,
my character's already told you guys he's been, or he's older.
Yeah.
He's already been through 3 of the Great Wars.
Uh-huh.
So.
Still, but you've lost grip on reality.
So nothing
It's
makes
in
you-
and out. It's probably in and out.
So nothing like affects you personally.
Right. He's
Yeah.
sort of like a soulless, just wanderer that just like kills.
So what drives you then?
He's looking for
The next
something.
job?
No,
More money
Well,
for the next
I would
job.
rather role play that out.
Oh, okay.
Than
Okay.
to tell.
Well,
just
I want to be
meta
very,
tell.
I want to be very clear that I want to understand.
So are
correctly.
we having
Oh,
the
we're-
conversation again?
You
us,
can't
or
tell that's my
everybody?
Benjen voice.
No, right. But I mean, we're going back to that
That's
conversation.
how good.
Well,
it
no,
is.
like we have a long time to ride, so I'll come back. So
But he's not there.
Let me. Well, no, he's there with. I'll hop on a horse or I'll walk beside him or something.
It's probably his watch.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
it's my
babysitting.
watch, but he's
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to be very clear that so we know who we're dealing with. We would consider you an ally, if perhaps not a friend. You simply don't understand reality like the rest of us do. You said that the man who drew his weapon, the human who had your kin with him, you didn't understand that he was being overtly aggressive to you. You said that it simply is either something you make up afterwards, or perhaps that you don't understand what it is that the man. You can't perceive what the man intends to do with his body language,
Right.
or his words.
I've spent more time killing humans than trying to understand them.
Do you have a good doctor? Perhaps a
I don't-
therapist?
I don't
Somebody,
understand.
somebody you could talk to, like a priest, perhaps? You
No,
said-
we have. I'm sure there's maybe someone back in my clan, but I
Right.
prefer not to go back there.
Um, Are we all pretty well aware? So I don't imbibe really at all on just the donuts for me, right?
Right.
But we're aware of what the drugs do, right?
Yes.
And do you think it'd be dreamweed, or reaper? Like, what is it that's gonna, like, this guy has to bring it down a notch?
Dreamweed would likely relax.
Yeah, Reaper might not.
And
Oh.
down anxiety.
I think it
Reaper
depends
has
on the
two
person.
extremes.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
up or down?
One is very happy and pleasant.
Yeah.
The other one is terrifying.
Okay. So for the second time, I go to my friend Evendur. I know that we're business partners, but I gave
He's like,
some.
I already
I
gave
gave
you
somebody a
some,
product away to mess with my friend who I traded the stupid staff for a tooth. But
you took a little bit of yours last game and gave it to Nessa.
just
Oh,
a
okay.
little single use.
Single.
She'll appreciate it. But I really do think that we've got a problem with Amir. He's got to bring it down a notch. He's gonna kill us all. We can't be going into Warminster picking up.
Hey, could
Drugs.
I, if they're in the wagon ahead of me, could I just be
Oh.
talking to myself? Like,
Oh,
no.
You're going through like Arya Stark's list of names.
No,
Cersei.
no, I'm just
Yeah, you could.
talking out loud.
I simply think the man needs to relax.
Who, Amir?
Yes. He doesn't seem wound up to you.
Is he talking to
And
himself?
if I'm not, and as I'm saying this, I'm like, and maybe I'll like tug on Riven. Hey, Riven, we've known each other a long time. This man's unstable. And he's the most
Hey,
dangerous of all of us.
Could I do a little?
Oh,
Oh,
to
no.
the hair? Oh, like Silence of the Lambs? Oh, that's disgusting. You are evil.
I mean, obviously, yeah, you have the hair. You could smell it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have it tucked in here. I'm just like.
Do I see him do that?
Yeah,
make a
that's
perception-
why he's
make a
doing
perception
it.
check because you're talking about him. So this would be like one of those moments.
Oh, like, can she have it with advantage? Because I'm like,
Yeah. Roll.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
nice.
17.
17. So you're pointing over at him like guys, what are we gonna
somebody
do? Riven
needs
looks
to
over
get high
and just
or lay,
sees
or
him.
both. And I'm not asking Riven,
Look down
but it
and
may
like,
help.
grab
You
something
may have to
out
take
And I
and
one
see
for
him
your
do
own.
that, and I'm like, this guy's nuts. Like he needs some help for real. We might not be able to keep him in our party.
We are drug dealers, and we're not comfortable with the man with us. I mean, for crying out loud.
Let's give him some dreamweed and see if that mellows him out.
I think that's a great idea.
Should we?
I don't think you.
Force feed it to him?
Yes, I don't think you
We'll see.
offer it to him.
So
I think you put it in the.
pipe. It's
Spike is food.
smoking in a
Yeah,
pipe.
smoke.
It can
Oh,
only
you
be
do?
smoked.
Oh.
Edibles, baked in goods.
You can possibly bake it in goods.
I think we should try to do that.
Oh, for sure. We have some brownies.
You have not yet
Pastries.
attempted to
Yeah.
bake this.
Oh, immediately I just leave the conversation. I go right down to some parchment. 3 cups flour, 4 cups cocoa.
This will have to be something that
Can you
you
cook
would
while we're
stop
doing it?
and use like a clay oven that you have with you. And
Oh, I'm not making any. I'm writing down.
A
This
recipe.
would be
right.
add the. What is it called when you like grind stuff up in like a little medicine?
Pestle thing.
Yeah,
mortar and
yeah,
pestle.
yeah. I'm like, and these mix it with flour, sift it. Like I'm going through the whole thing, and then I come back. I'm like, serious problem though, for real.
So then, I'd like to offer him some. If we're gonna wait
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then try
Yeah.
to cook it after we stop, then maybe we can just.
Maybe
I'll just
an
jump
eye-
down and like take, or unless you want to.
Here's the
Oh,
other
you can, here
thing.
you go.
Yeah, I'll just take
Yeah.
it and I'll
He's
go jump
not
down.
sleeping.
At all?
Last night he slept 4 hours,
No, that's normal.
tranced 4 hours. I don't know how you play it.
That's
Sleeping is still like, I can be celibate my whole life, but it's a whole lot cooler if I'm not. Like, you can still sleep. You don't have to train.
No, he just he
I'm
doesn't.
just
He
saying.
probably hasn't
He
slept
gets
since he
the
was a
full
boy.
benefits of a full rest
Yeah.
by doing his 4-hour trance.
Who doesn't like sleeping in though?
So he probably hasn't slept for.
So I hear him back there
Century.
talking to himself. I see him do the hair thing, and it really freaks me out. I'm not comfortable with him kind of just being by himself.
Yeah, parentheses, said the tiefling.
Right. I've seen a lot of
So
weird
when
things.
Raven is the sensible one, you're in trouble.
So I take this. What's it called? Dreamweed.
Dreamweed, yeah.
This
Take
is
that
your like
back
registered
there.
trademark.
Why don't you spike it in
How much
the
do I have
a
with
campfire?
I want to see if he'll voluntarily do it.
Something.
No, I didn't think much
we
was
could
hot
do a
bar.
teepee.
No.
You're
Literally,
running low
the
here,
teepee
but
that
When he's in a trance, just teepee.
Okay.
Hot
I just want to see if
teepee,
he'll voluntarily do it first. I just want, hey, try some of this. Right. So I jumped up next to you.
Oh, hey,
Hey, how's it going back here?
it's going pretty good.
I hear you.
Tucks
I
it.
heard you singing to yourself. I think maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just reminding myself of a story that I once heard back in my clan.
Well, I thought you might want to tell me
Out
about your
loud.
story then.
This is
Figure-
exactly how she got Malray stoned.
I figure I will accompany you for a minute in case you're lonely. I'll come and ride with you for a bit, and I'll even share my goods with you if you're interested.
I don't like drugs.
You will like this one.
They dull my senses, and I need to stay sharp.
It is 100%.
I need to be ready.
It is 100% okay when I'm around.
So the story that I was telling myself, I take out my ceremonial blade.
It's a knife. It's made from human bone or elven bone,
Whoa,
Oh,
dude.
crap.
and it has.
Okay.
You can handle yourself though. We're not far away.
Yeah.
Safe word if you
I'm
get.
good. I'm an assassin too, so.
Mhm.
It's got feathers tied to the handle of it, and it's just like a small dagger.
Yeah, I'll just explain to her
Can I hold it?
that little piece of elven culture. Yeah, and
Oh, she broke the fourth wall. That's really good. Good job. That's like getting a dog to sit for letting it pet.
so yeah, I tell her that little piece about. So essentially, each clan's a set number of people, and
So as he's handing me the sword, I want to put both hands on it, so I hand him the dreamweed.
Hold
I just hold it out like this.
I'm
and
cool with
just,
that.
And I'm just telling her, you know, there's
That
a
was
set
pretty
amount of
good.
people,
That was
and
good.
When one dies, you know, another one's born to take his place. That is.
Did you light it already?
Hey, you might.
Oh,
No,
it's
it's
already
already
lit.
lit.
Do you
So I
remember
guess he could just
that?
be-
I don't know if I wrote it down.
Right?
It's like incense.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily tell
did not
her his
inhale.
name, but I just tell her this knife's from the man whose spot I was born into.
Right.
And it
Oh,
reminds
that's
me
dark.
that my time is precious here.
So do you know what his story is? Like, how did he die?
Was,
Or-
technically.
He knows everything about his
Just kidding.
namesake.
Yeah, but I don't tell her. I'm like, no, I don't really know that much.
Do you know about how old he was when his spot became?
Do I
vacant?
know?
You do, yes. He was
When he got evicted.
his 246th year.
Yeah,
And how old are
when he
you now?
passed away.
186.
But
Oh,
they
you
lived
said
750?
They lived for quite a long time.
Yeah.
That sounds like a national guard.
Possibly 900 years
You
of old age.
don't know the answer to
replace
that
the
question.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so when they had passed away, because they only had a certain number of people in the clan, they take the thigh bone and they carve a knife from it and then give it to the person who they are replacing in the clan. And so it is said that the person's spirit and the spirit of all the ancestors that were passed down from that person's ceremony
I don't tell her all that, but
Yeah.
this is very nice to know.
are inside the dagger.
Have you used it to?
Yes,
Actually,
I've killed
in battle?
many people with it.
Oh, that's interesting. So it's pretty sharp.
Very sharp. I keep it very sharp, yeah.
You sleep with this?
Yes, it's always on me.
Ah,
Can I see it
okay.
back?
So I just want to I hear him say that, but I turn around and I just admire it. Like, this is really nice, and just I just want to keep the dreamweed up close to his nose. Have him just continue to hold it as long as possible. I'm like, this is really, really nice, and just kind of start wielding it.
Constitution.
Yeah, I would say he is immediately uncomfortable and drops the dreamweave and tries to get his dagger back.
Okay.
It's like, hey, I need that back.
So he's insisting on having his dagger back. He's dropped the dream. And it
Dude,
wasn't
don't
like
drop that.
in a pipe or anything. You were just handing it to him.
No, it
No,
was lit in a
Oh, it was
Sorry.
lit.
Yeah.
Evendur was
Oh, that changes so many
Yeah.
things. Okay, so
Yeah.
the swirling smoke was coming up from it. Roll a Constitution saving throw with advantage because you weren't personally imbibing any Chinese.
No.
Second hand.
13, 13 plus a
Plus how much?
Constitution.
Remember you
went
dropped-
down to a +1, so 14.
14. Okay, yeah. So it doesn't appear to be affecting him, but he does drop the pipe and then reaches for the dagger and he's trying to grab it from you.
Okay. Well, here. Hand it back. I get the
He
dreamweed,
puts it back and it feels better.
and I just light it next to you.
Oh, I thought it was already
Or
there.
it's lit. Did it burn out?
It may have
or-
burned out.
Oh.
I don't know how pipes work, but I know you have to keep breathing into them or else they do burn.
Oh, yes. I don't know. Good call, though. I
Unless
did not
it's
know that about
magical.
pipes. So.
Yeah.
But we're traveling, so the wind. will just-
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good call. So I want to just continue engaging in conversation with him as we're traveling, just to kind of get to know him better
The
if
number of things I've
possible.
had to Google.
I
is,
would say he's less vocal now that she didn't give his knife back when he first asked for it.
All right.
Do I have something that I can show him?
Dulls.
Do I have my magic gem still?
You picked the magic carpet.
Do I have my magic missile?
Nope.
No.
You only have
Magic-
What do I have?
You could have got a broom
Hold on,
and a
let me
magic
see
missile,
what-
but you chose a magic carpet, right? Okay.
Magic carpet, I'm pretty sure, is higher than.
Way higher. You bent the rules for her on that one, DM.
Yeah.
Well, she had it.
Who's that little guy?
He's my youngest.
He's hilarious.
Yeah, he's a riot.
He is sitting like he owns that.
Well, then I
Oh
want to.
yeah.
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 I want to tell you this, since you're not wanting to tell me stories. I'm going to start telling you the story about a previous adventure that I was on, where we had to fight a mimic, and I ended up keeping its tooth. And I don't care if you're interested or not. I'm just trying to like sit back there with you and have this stuff smoking next to you. And I tell you all about this museum, and that's where it is right now. And I just can't wait for you to go see it one of these days. And I'm so excited you're a part of our party.
Oh,
I'm just like over the top.
roll a Constitution saving throw.
Holy crap!
She's getting something.
So she is going on and has completely forgotten about her plan.
Some people make some like more talkative.
Yeah. So you just start zoning her out, and just like, after a while, and she's just like, yeah, and this and this.
She's really
We tried.
up to you.
Yeah, right.
She has indeed has relaxed considerably while sitting there next to you, and in the end, she's just kind of like leaning against you while you're pumping, and she's not really talking, but every now and again, like the wagon will bounce a little, and she'll just go.
Oh yeah, I talked to Evendur. I'm like, okay, maybe that was a bad idea.
Yeah, sitting
We have really
Riven.
got to stop partaking in our goods.
Like an older brother watching this. I shouldn't. Yeah, that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
There were
Really
definite
shouldn't have
flaws
done
in our plan there. That
Yeah.
was one of
I'm
them.
like Evendur. Don't tell Martha. That was my idea. She's gonna be tipped.
So
Alright.
you only have 3 more single uses
Okay.
remaining for the entire
And
trip.
we won't use them at all. Sorry.
So did she tell Amir anything about what she was doing in the war or any of that history?
No.
So she just mentioned the.
Yeah, because I don't know how you feel about all that,
Oh.
and I'm not trying to.
Hey, that's fair.
Yeah.
She's
Bring
going
it.
for a
Yeah.
If you have PTSD,
Exactly.
Right.
get you.
I just want to tell you stories that
So
have nothing
tell
to
me
do with you
about Mom.
whatsoever.
So
yeah.
just as towards the end when she's like leaning on him and he believes that she's under this intoxication of whatever she's smoking, he asks her about, this last war and like what she was up to. Does
Okay.
she have to, or is she more inclined to tell him because she's under the influence?
Well, I think if you had brought it up, I don't think that you would have stopped yourself from talking about it. So you can.
You don't think so?
It's up to you.
Oh, it's up to you.
Oh, I don't.
I'm just saying how
You're
much
not
did that.
completely incoherent as to
Yeah.
what you're saying.
It's not addictive.
I don't think I would
It's a
talk
gateway
about it. I might say something along the lines of, I was trying to remain neutral until I couldn't. Basically.
I tried that the first time.
Oh, the first war.
Yeah, I mean the first war I was in 3 wars ago.
Yeah, so that's about
2 wars.
how I got involved.
3,
You were in 3 wars, so it's been 2 wars again?
Yes.
2 wars ago. Yeah, not
I
two.
don't-
You're not in this conversation.
You have
Sorry.
told me.
The common language is replete with flaws.
You're right. But you had initially told me that being that old, it would be 3 great wars
Yes.
back.
Yes. That was a.
I wouldn't be short with him and like not answer his questions, but I would answer them very vaguely. Because still there would be a piece of me that's still like, don't know how comfortable I am talking about him with this, but I'm feeling pretty good.
I
So,
feel good. I feel really good.
You can regret it in the morning.
The smoke has pretty colors too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Does that like distract her too?
They are very distracting. That is what has made this become so incredibly popular. It's,
Oh, okay.
I do like that now you're the one who's uncomfortable. Like,
Yeah, it turned out like me.
you're going to tell
wanting
Martha,
to tell
you
her.
really need to.
you gotta restrain Riven.
Alright. So, anything else happened that day? We just keep going, right?
Yeah.
But they camp out at some point.
Yeah.
But I can't tell you that because I'm like passed out. So. Or just talking.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll take her
Almost
watch
passed
as my
out. You're
phone.
like this.
Get to it later. Yeah.
I could just be like, I'm sleepy.
Like super, like just wants to eat everything. Just hungry. and-
Oh, you would. There's food in the back of the wagon.
Is there?
Oh, do we have any donuts?
The one that
It's
we're
been a day
in,
and a half.
the blacksmith
There
one.
are
So you tell me that and I
enough
do
for
go.
one
Oh,
day.
okay. You probably pass out on the wagon. You're like,
Yeah.
So I'm like eating the food in the back of the wagon.
We have donuts still. Pastries, donuts.
but they're
In
full
your
of blood.
wagon.
Oh, yeah.
They're full of blood, though. you
No,
said.
not the donuts. That was like the vegetables, and that goes in a bag. We don't put the donuts in a bag. What are you, a cave person?
Actually,
Yeah.
We have our own containers, brand.
Yeah.
it's not Tupperware.
No.
That's trademarked.
Elvenware.
Made of bone.
But none
Yes.
of ours are elves.
No.
So, the rest of the day, there is no further incident while you're traveling on the road. And when it comes to where it's starting to get darker, you know that you should settle down and find a place and hide the wagons and everything. Go ahead, and whoever is going to be hiding the wagon, go and roll a stealth check with advantage. That will determine how well hidden your campsite is.
Well, I'm in
do
it,
it.
so
Stealth modifier?
Well,
I do,
have,
but
temporary
temporary training.
sleeping.
Yeah.
I want to start cooking.
You gotta
Can you
put-
cast your
unseen
invisible
servant.
unseen servant?
It's
So
just
can-
spend 10 minutes to do
so
ritual.
out of game,
Okay.
can you if you see that doesn't work, would you like our alternate plan was gonna be to bake some stuff into
Oh, for
a
him?
donut thing.
Oh, yeah.
That was like our alternate plan.
You do have your clay oven.
Ooh, no good.
I
15.
so
Hide-
we-
If he didn't
hide the
just
wagon.
willingly
Which
take
one you
it.
hide?
Yeah.
The
Both?
Smith
So
wagon.
we stopped early enough that I'm like, oh, why don't we go ahead and it's
You
been a
said
couple
with
this is our
advantage.
second night. Let's.
You said what the van?
We stopped early enough for me to be able to
Yeah.
bake a dessert with gourmand.
21.
Gourmand.
21.
Okay, alright, cool. Good
So
to know.
So she was hiding their wagon, and Amir hid the Smith one, but only got a 15. I rolled a 9. It's pretty low.
Okay.
I'm asleep, so I don't care.
Good to know, good to know.
When you
Alright.
get up
Oh,
there,
you're
it's
still
gonna be
in the wagon?
really good food.
You're like hiding
There's
the
like
wagon. I'm-
foliage on the wagon because I tried hiding it. She's just like,
Yeah, you like
1, 2, 3, 4.
tie
It's
the
like
canvas
covered up
shut,
in-
like, she won't be cold, I'll just close this. She's there, like, she's like hugging the anvil that's in the back of the wagon there.
well, food all up on her.
So does
Wineskin.
gourmand give them a? Does it increase their constitution for 24 hours too?
Is that what it says?
It says +1. I'll look it up. I'm sorry.
That would be.
Humongous because it balanced these guys out, and I'd have more points.
That would be, I guess.
That would be cool, really cool, and it wouldn't be as worthless as I originally
It's,
thought.
it's
I
still-
partially only took it for because it was gonna make you so mad.
I'm taking Actor next.
You're like, you're
You
such
are?
a man.
I'm so
I'm
happy.
gonna be taking Actor. It's like mimic anybody's voice. After
Oh, that's awesome.
just
That's
so-
not-
Isn't it just a minute?
It's
right?
a feat. I got
no,
it.
no, no. I have to listen to them for a minute.
It's in OA
And then
or UA.
I can
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in here.
use their
Yeah.
voice.
So
So you have to, if you're gonna sound like him, you have to get him to play your role.
No, yeah.
yeah, so that warlock I was playing a long time ago, I was gonna use actor with Pact of the Chain.
Then
So you can use your familiar senses, so hearing too. So I could send him invisible somewhere to hear someone speak for a minute, and then be able to mimic that.
Did you find it?
Super
It
good.
won't open the deal. Let me look for this one. It was a bad connector, bad, what's it called? Sorry. Gourmand. I don't know if I'm saying that right. No. My constitution increased by 1.
Nice.
I didn't ever do.
Right, no, it was just Martha and I think Amir.
sucks.
Martha
So-
and Amir got hit by that sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. That gives me
yeah.
taking it as the feat
Gives you a
me
permanent +1.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Alright.
Wait, would that help?
In stereo.
No, not really.
No, but it's on there. During a long rest, you can prepare and serve a meal that helps you and your allies recover from the rigors of adventuring, providing you have suitable food, cooking utensils, and supplies on hand, which we do, I assume.
You do?
The meal serves 6 people. Each person who eats it regains 2 additional hit die at the end of the long rest. In addition, those who partake of the meal have advantage on Constitution saving throws against disease for the next 24 hours.
Hey, we had advantage. Oh no, we
I
didn't
think
make
it's
the same.
disease.
Is that
Yeah,
disease?
yeah.
It's only disease.
I
It is a useless feat. But
If-
it's in the backstory.
Wait till we go to the sewer.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Wait till we go to the sewer.
Just wait till people are getting sick from food. Then you're gonna be like, I told you guys.
You
So-
guys said it was never gonna. It's like when I bought a sword, my wife's like, "You're never gonna use that."
Wait till someone
I've watched
Show her.
Phoebe wearing that sword many times.
Wait till someone breaks in.
Yeah. Come at you with a
I
sword.
have a sword.
All right, that was it.
I had a spoon, cousin. Why not?
I said, "How about sword?"
So so you prepare those. You will have to make the kind of like a crafting check, but for your
Sure.
tools. So you'll add your proficiency bonus,
Okay.
and
What do you-
that
Survival? Would that be cooking?
it will be just a straight like using your
D20
Constitution?
proficiency.
yeah.
Oh wow. Nat 20.
Not
Nice.
22.
So yes,
I got
it's-
Williams and Sonoma cooking utensils.
And the unseen servant the whole time is just there to assist,
Just,
perfectly measuring and meeting out everything.
he just admires the whole time.
I just want you to pay attention.
Yeah, you've got to learn something.
But he still
Sous
can't
chef.
see the servant.
Right,
So
yeah.
he's just talking to
Yeah.
himself.
The servant disappears and then forgets everything. So,
No.
Yes.
Stuff's floating around, like it does stuff.
He may or may not know how it actually works.
Yeah.
So when he thinks that it's picking up right where he left off, he's like, "This guy obviously knows what he's doing."
Or he doesn't know when it vanishes and he like hands it something and it just falls.
I got a 20, not 20.
Yes,
Natty.
you successfully make some dream hash brownies,
Dream hash.
and
Yeah.
You're gonna like
Perfectly
it a lot.
moist, chewy crust.
yes,
Ice, can I make icing?
icing on
Maybe
brownies?
sugar cane?
I mean,
Oh,
it could
yeah.
have like
Marshmallow
frosted maybe.
icing brownies?
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I've had those
Frosting.
before. Those are delicious. Not dream hash brownies.
But,
They probably are
never
They-
mind.
They did call them
Anyway.
crack brownies
Yeah,
because they're so good.
whatever they are the best in the world.
Okay, so yeah, you successfully make those.
Can, when you eat them, when you poop, will it turn your poop different colors? I don't know what I did,
That
but this
is
one
genius.
time.
You're not sure. It
this
remains to
one
be
time.
seen.
But tomorrow, all gonna be super stoked. Plus,
Why?
because your poop's gonna be different colors. It's gonna be like after you ate like Fruit Loops.
Too many fruit.
Are we all eating this?
Or like beets.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's
Oh,
very.
yeah, or asparagus, and it's like vile. A vendor's like, why is my urine purple?
Oh my gosh. All
Whatever.
right. So
20, so I do it.
Wait,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that's all you make to eat?
No, that's
no,
just
that's the
dessert.
after.
We stopped early enough to do that.
Like it looks like it only looks like he's going over the top, like he's trying to make up for the stress of the earlier in the day. So it doesn't look out of place that he's spending a little bit more time making dinner. It's very delicious. Yeah. For traveling people, having a chef with you who is completely prepared really pays off. It feels great.
Unseen servants, sous chefs are very important.
Chefs. I
Hey,
will
can
I literally know
I
nothing
roll
about
to get,
cooking at all.
like, some
Everything I
game
know
or
is from
something?
Iron Chef.
Roll to get some game? Because Amir
Oh,
would
yeah,
only eat
let's-
fresh meat. Since
Yeah, roll a survival check with
gonna eat your brownie.
advantage.
Nat 20.
Oh, jeez, natural 20s all around.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Somebody else do something really awesome.
I know, right? Right now.
Search for a bag of holding treasure.
Yeah, all we're doing is RP, and there
Yeah.
goes all of our 20s.
Yeah.
And then in combat, it'll be ones.
somewhere Will Wheaton is playing and he's just rolling ones right now, just
Yep.
practicing with his die
Mhm.
to balance the universe out. So you have, yes, you did find there is a stream. There are fish in the stream if you want those. There are deer in the woods around you. Well, at this point, you're getting. So it's getting more dense, like jungle. So there are things. There are birds. There,
Cheeto plants
there are Cheeto.
and Dorito trees.
They don't grow like that. That's not how they grow.
I saw it on TV though.
You smoke enough dream weed.
There are like monkeys, etc. So whatever you think
like
would.
I guess I just get like a good amount of fish because we had deer last night.
I with a 20, can you go back and get some like
monkeys?
Some crawdads, like
Do I
Yeah.
wake up
Prawns.
at this point?
Yeah.
At any
oh yeah,
point?
we're gonna have some
You're gonna get,
clams.
by the time
They have
that
freshwater
this is all
clams?
going on, like
Just
you
saltwater.
wake up to the aroma of freshly cooked.
We got shrimp. We have like a French shrimp cocktail
Dang,
that's
fancy.
sitting inside of a monkey skull.
We both rolled 20.
So there's no shrimp in.
How about crawdads?
I will grant that there are probably
Prawns.
some type of
Snails.
crustacean.
Yeah.
Snails?
Yeah.
That's cargo,
thing
right?
I got
inside
crustaceans
of-
and fish.
It's the jungle. There's got to be monstrous snails.
There are indeed monstrous snails, along with any other.
And they're
I just feel really
Caviar?
inspired.
Or no, is it escargot? Is snails?
Escargot,
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It really just
Make
tastes
some
like garlic butter
escargot.
because that's the only way you're gonna get those to taste good.
Escargot?
Calcium, garlic butter.
And Cheetos.
Oh yeah, your stomach
Anyway,
probably
yeah.
grumbling wakes you up.
Yeah,
You're
so
like,
She wakes
I
up
do
and
tell
she's,
her.
Can I do let her know. I'm like, hey, look, these brownies, they're gonna pack a punch. Just FYI.
Take one,
Yeah,
put it in
with
my
like
pocket.
cellophane.
Save that one for later.
hey, make sure you save the recipe.
Yeah, that's gonna taste good. Like at 2 o'clock tomorrow.
So
on the
even
wagon.
though it only took one use of the dream weed, he was able to successfully do with his natural 20 to make it and infuse it in a way that it is going to be evenly dispersed in every portion.
You can reduce down the oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Put it in the mixing batter as oil.
Smart.
That's right. So
Sauteed it.
it has.
So trout, rice pilaf.
Yep.
So I'm like,
Awesome.
what is that? Is that monkey?
Eel.
Yeah. Well, it was monkey.
It's up to it's up to the DM. Monkey,
Yeah,
deer.
that's what we have. Yeah.
all right. It's like a turducken of.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
Not
not,
really sure
quite
what it is at
a
this point.
feast or what's
The
the spell called? It's
Oh,
it's
not quite Hero's Feast.
Yeah, it's not quite hero feast, but like right below that.
Is this a bit too much?
Yeah.
This is like anti-Hero's Feast.
Yeah.
Right.
That's, what's going
Right.
on.
Since we murdered some people and like buried them in the woods.
Is this gonna attract all those wolves from us?
No smell. There's actually no smell. It's I don't know.
Odorless
Hey, yeah.
also.
So
Oh, I made some sushi.
I forgot to mention your character noticed the woman when she was going through the baggage of the guy. Or
Well,
whatever.
that would have been helpful, DM.
Yes.
Way back then.
But you wouldn't have thought to mention it to anybody else.
Oh,
Just for
Or
you.
write it down.
So
for
are
you.
you? Yeah, just text me, DM. Don't worry
Okay,
about
all right. I'll text you. So the dinner is delicious. It's amazing. And then he says, I also have dessert. He puts the dessert out, and everyone is there. It looks like chocolate. It's some type of pastry, baked good.
I will take first watch.
You don't want any?
That looks like a human
Okay.
dessert.
I have cried before in this game, and I will do it again.
You should,
Ugly
So-
cry too.
Yeah.
you should totally try it.
Chin quiver.
Like he
and-
worked so hard.
Okay, he takes like a piece of
No,
it.
No, just take the
a
whole thing.
corner
Just
piece.
do a persuasion check.
Corner piece is the.
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll against
You
me.
do a persuasion check.
No,
should
you
totally
don't
do
know
it.
that
Oh,
it was in
Martha.
there.
Yeah,
Martha.
Martha's doing it.
You
Yeah,
don't want
she's
me
totally.
persuading
All
nobody.
right.
18.
So it's going to be a counter charisma check.
Oh dang, no, I don't have charisma.
I wish there was a will.
You can't tell?
You go 19 and 20.
No, 13.
13. Okay. So
I have a plus 0
You guys should totally eat it.
for charisma.
you
Am I
reach
going?
out
Okay, I
as
guess.
soon
I'll
as
try.
you.
But there's like bacon on top. Oh, it's really good.
Where you get the pig?
I'm
I did
vegan.
try
It's
it.
bored. It's
Oh,
bored.
No,
you're
you're not.
vegan?
Oh, you eat fresh meat.
Oh. There's no bacon. It's art. It's
I take that back. There it is.
It's
fake and bacon.
It's monkey back.
It's like oh. No bacon.
Yeah, I try it. Well, first I wait till they eat some. Just because.
Yep.
Sure, everybody. Roll Constitution saving
Martha
throw.
does not eat.
Can I refuse to roll a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah, you can choose to fail if you want.
Oh yeah, I've had hard
Fail,
yeah.
Yeah, Martha does not eat.
I don't
because
fight it.
She knows.
Well, I guess
Seventeen.
I guess you
17.
do. You, I mean,
So it just tastes like a chocolatey, delicious.
just.
Benji, like
I spent my human
You're
feet
right.
on this, dude.
You're right. What I meant to say
This
was
will never be helpful again.
what I mean by just is that it doesn't have any of the bitter taste from the herbs present in it. You can't even tell that it is part of it. It is sweet and it is chocolatey. It's like that scene in Chocolate.
Pairs nice with the wine.
Exceptionally
Oh,
satisfying.
the bags of wine.
That's right.
Nice.
You open up a
Very
nice
good.
box of wine.
It's like the scene in Chocolat when the mayor finally is going and he's smashing all the chocolate things in the front of the store. Some of it gets on his mouth and then he immediately just can't stop engorging himself on it. It is exactly like that. It's that good.
So everyone just gorges themselves.
No, Martha does not. Martha does
I do.
not.
You could save. Her and I saved.
No, Martha does not partake.
She went to bed like at 4.
No, no, she knows someone needs
She's
to
old.
watch, and everybody had.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, I'll take first watch.
All right. So
I'll take second watch. I'm gonna leave this for tomorrow.
No.
the
So what do we have to roll? Because I got a 17 and
17 does save from the effects of it. So
it just tastes like a good candy.
it tastes like not
That's twice
candy.
now I saved against it.
Golly.
It's very.
That's as hard as I can hit Riven.
I don't know. Yeah, that's it.
I don't know what else to do.
It's super delicious and chocolately
You
and
still it down into his watch.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, that was really good.
Hey, yeah.
Dessert.
Well, you want some more brownies?
Smoke this
okay.
pipe.
Evendur over here.
Suggestion or something?
Here.
I could, I guess.
The title of this episode is just Dare.
Dare.
Say no to drugs.
I'm gonna cast suggestion on him.
Yes!
He took it there.
Thank
He
you.
took it
All
there.
right.
When persuasion isn't enough.
You'll have to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Difficulty class.
We're just trying to drug
14.
a party member.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad for you, friend. Just straight wisdom?
Yeah.
16.
16.
A saving throw.
So you say
Yeah, I
to
have a
him.
+4 wisdom.
Where's your
here?
plus 4
Smoke
here?
this pipe.
What do you mean +4?
Just like that, huh?
Yeah.
You should try this.
You haven't finished.
No. Why? So I'm not proficient in wisdom saving throws,
So-
but I have a +4 wisdom.
Yeah, why you
What do
should-
you? You're 0.
Yeah, your plus
Oh,
4 should
so
go
my-
there. That would have been +7. So your intelligence. What level
Wisdom.
are you? I know, I'm just looking at his character. I have freaking multi-class. I don't have any idea what level he is. I don't know what his
I'm level
proficiency
4.
is. He's a level
my
4?
proficiency is still 2.
Two.
Yeah.
Okay.
It maintains
So two-
the max level.
So 2 + 4 is 6.
This is
so
still
I really
4.
got an 18.
That's still 4.
Yeah, I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
Then this
Steve.
isn't 2. This is wrong.
Yes, I'll fix it.
He's cheating!
Yeah, I'm kidding. I'm cheating.
I appreciate you keeping him honest. That's,
Yeah.
All the saves, they all.
He always keeps that character sheet covered.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
He does. That's true.
You can take a look.
Level 8.
I actually have 13 con because I didn't fix that either. My -1.
Well,
I know. Tisk tisk.
the
So I'm just like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
16, what'd you roll?
It doesn't come
14.
off as
Oh, it's a save.
Oh, my DC is 14.
seeming nefarious. You have seen him smoking before, and it just seems like something that he does, like a social thing. Here, smoke this. All right. Just a second.
Oh wow.
More for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
it-
try to make a regular persuasion now.
If it's not like a threatening thing, then he's just like, oh, no, thank you.
You should role play it, and maybe he'll give you advantage.
Look, this is a long watch. We need to stay awake for it. This will help you stay awake.
I don't think so. I watched
Give it an
Riven
Adderall
fall
now?
asleep.
That's not the same thing.
So that's different from
It's
what.
different. It's my own special concoction.
I would like to roll insight against him.
So insight versus deception.
Oh wow.
I'm like -1
Wow.
for this.
Go ahead, dude.
It's okay.
Oh.
6.
Okay, I don't have that ability yet. 9.
Oh!
I get a +8 for insight. Yeah, 11.
+8.
Wait, why do you have +8?
How did
Because
you do that?
my rogue
Oh,
thing.
you're, Inquisitor,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
I don't
Inquisitor.
understand why I all these plus whatever.
No, I'm not an Inquisitor yet. I have
No,
a
1 +
rogue
4, there's no 2, 2, 2. Well,
efficiency,
there's some
proficiency.
Yeah, you,
It
That's
gives me an
2.
extra +2.
He's also
Then my
adding something
proficiency
Four.
is 2.
That's 4.
And I have a +4 wisdom. That's
That's
8.
not wisdom, dude. Insight is wisdom.
Insight
Yeah,
is
it's
wisdom.
okay.
I was looking.
It's
I was.
okay, Steve.
I was
It's
looking at
okay.
intimidation. I promise I can read.
It's okay. Hey, you were
I went to
late.
college.
It's a long day.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I'm just saying.
like.
All right, it's too slippery.
Yeah.
Hope he doesn't kill us.
I hope he doesn't kill. So, those who chose to fail their Constitution saving throw are not going to be very effective on their watch.
Yep.
That's okay.
Disadvantage. What do you want me to roll? Or do we? Oh, never mind. The next day. Never mind.
So nothing eventful?
Martha, you are doing the first watch.
No,
No, I
You're
would.
doing
Amir.
the first watch, and second, third.
Second, third.
Martha, yes.
Okay. So go ahead and roll perception check.
Yeah, of course.
No good, no good. I might as well be higher. Perception 11.
Okay, you during your first portion of the night, the fire to the campfire has gone low, and you move off into the woods so that you are able to look into the surrounding area and keep everyone safe. There is a few giant, well, I say giant, like this size of poisonous spiders that are in the area, and you
Oh, you're doing this again, bro?
can,
You want to go, man?
you can kill them.
You want to go, son?
This type of spider does have a venom sac on its underbelly, but
It's just screaming to be bored.
Yeah,
it is
right.
there while you're out in
Right.
there. The reason why you notice is because you're trying to keep everyone safe while they're sleeping, and you know that these
Because that is your
ones
job.
do tend to
Right, that's my job. So
crawl
I kill it.
into.
You don't milk it.
No, I kill it, but can I roll a survival to take the sack off?
Yeah, it would be a nature check
Oh, nature?
to harvest.
Ooh, only +2. Not 20.
Okay, yeah, you are able to get enough from there so that
I
it
wish
can,
you counted in.
Yeah.
it can be so this type of venom
Yeah,
when
I got you in
ingested
battle.
is the most effective. The one with the snake, you can coat a blade with it, and that is effective with it. But this one, it needs to be ingested for it to be effective. If the spider is biting and everything,
So-
then it
So you
Can
can
I-
make it
so that-
into things.
Can I put it in another vial, I guess?
You can, yes, you certainly can. It is enough for 2 vials to be full. The spiders die in the process.
Eat the spider.
I think that should be said.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah,
He
towards
takes their arms off with his
if
knife.
nothing really happens in my watch, towards the end, he'll just start eating the spider, like cooking it
All right.
in the
How
fire.
big is a spider?
There's like
It's like this big.
leftovers.
Okay, it's a camel spider.
Well, the part that would be edible is like really
It's
small.
like a.
Yeah, but it's
It's like when you go
tasty.
dove hunting.
It has a taste. That I can
Doesn't
confirm.
taste like
You
water.
wash down the brownies, man. You wash it.
So the second watch would be Martha. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Hey, do I know if they have any Reaper on them?
17.
I think
I don't tell you that.
that.
I've been watching them in the city
I mean, it's
before
been
I
a couple of
approached.
days. You don't have a. Do you have a bag of holding? You don't have a bag.
Do I? No, I don't.
You don't.
I just have a
I
backpack.
have one.
You had one.
You
But
have
still-
one. All you have is a magic carpet.
Where do I have all the Reaper then?
Oh my god.
So you basically make it so you don't really need to carry it on you at all times like you were doing, because you have the supply at the shop. So if you wanted to take some with you, you would have it on your person.
So they should have little bags of it.
It would, well, it's like vials. 'Cause
I don't have
you
my
put it in the
11
freezer and
jars
steam it.
that I
Huh?
had. What happened to my 11 jars of Reaper?
Well, now you have an unlimited supply of jars. You
Because I'm
make
I'm a manufacturer.
Sure.
We're manufacturing. We moved
Got
up.
Okay.
Started from the bottom, now we here.
So you have that. You wouldn't really find it unless you were like frisking everybody in there.
No.
We're not like openly using it or anything.
Right. No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done that.
You would need to
Reaper's
have.
like a party drug. It's not
Yeah.
like, oh hey, we just had some brownies, let's...
Let's have some of this. Let's enjoy some
I don't do any of the drugs.
morning Reaper.
Morning Reaper.
What
No,
was
you
your,
Wait,
the
you
brownies.
just took the brownie.
what was your
No, that's like
17.
cooking with wine. The alcohol gets
17.
burned off when you bake it.
Okay, so
Oh, right. And you chose to fail your
I'm off. Just bag of Cheetos on my lap.
during your shift, your watch, you hear off in the distance, behind where you guys had come from, that strange howling noise again.
I
Well,
told,
Riven
I
just
told,
left
I told her about it. I told
Yeah,
her
when
about
you
it.
were
Or no, you told me about it.
the night after you had left Mesa, you had heard that strange howling.
That's not what Mesa went to go chase in the woods.
No, that was a feral roar that came as soon as she disappeared. In the
And this is a howl.
This is it. Yeah, like a whining, high-pitched howl.
Not like what she set off as like the destruction.
No, that only lasted for a minute.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And it was the volume of a howl. Like a whole day travel later, like you wouldn't have heard that anymore. So you hear that, and it doesn't appear to be getting any closer, but
It's behind us.
Yes.
Where we were traveling.
yes, where the bodies, etc. from when you guys left us. The other than that, there doesn't appear to be anything that happened during your watch. Riven, why don't you go ahead and do a perception check?
I would let Riven know about the howls back there behind us, but not.
Got it. 16.
Okay, so during your watch, you do see a couple of things of wildlife just moving in the underbrush, creatures of the night. They come over and investigate just like what is this disturbance in the area, what are these like humans and etc. doing in this area. But as soon as they realize that you are there and armed and are just there brandishing your weapon, they kind of just move off in the distance, uninterested, and they're looking for probably easier prey. But the biggest thing that you do see comes late in the evening, probably a couple hours before dawn. There's a very large pitch black. Now hold on.
10 foot tall.
10 foot tall. No, but it is this
Just like
massive type of cat that is moving in the underbrush. So
She wants it.
I kind of want it.
You
And I
see
kind of
it.
wonder
Gets
if it's
her
somebody
throat.
that I know.
the only reason why you notice it's it moving is because it is kind of the absence of light, and in the area when it is around, the sounds have all died down, and that kind of perked up your senses, like, oh, something big is in the area. So you see this giant, or this massive jungle cat just very, very slowly stalking through the jungle, and it's kind of moving around the campsite. What would you
As if it's like coming around to potentially
I don't know what it is.
attack, or it's
No,
just
like,
moving through.
I mean, kind of similar to where you see cats like moving around, just like they're intent on something. that's not you, they're moving over towards it.
Just prowling.
They're just prowling, yeah. It's if it was coming towards you, it would probably be, well, roll an animal handling check. See if, or nature, to see if you can identify this animal's disposition.
Nope. I'm not.
They said Riven died.
5.
5, okay. So it doesn't appear to be stalking your party.
So if I see it, I'm kind of bored at this point too. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I've been
Yeah.
out there by myself. This large cat, which I kind of want to own at some point, if I can possibly do that.
She's dead.
I'm not gonna go out there. I'm not completely stupid, but I would like to use thaumaturgy. In the direction, like where I think it's the thing that it might be stalking. I just want to like. Can I make a? Can I just make a noise? I just want to make a noise. No, wait. Like off to the side.
Okay.
Okay.
What kind of noise do you want to make?
Like a squawking bird.
Okay, all right. So a bird squawks and it immediately looks up and jumps up into the tree where you made the thaumaturgy, kind of that noise erupt from, and without making any growls or sounds. It just,
That-
what was that?
Well done. She's a city tiefling.
So the sound of a chicken in the tree.
Yeah, a pigeon.
It jumps up there. It begins there's a couple of like quick slashes. One of the tree branches completely falls to the ground, and
Hey, actually, I'm with her, right? 4 hours.
it would have been 4 hours. You could be awake.
Yeah.
So
I was just following her around because I'm bored too.
there's.
well, if you're with me, then
Right.
I'll tell you my plan. I would be like, hey, look at that cat.
We should capture it.
Milk it for
No.
venom.
No. I don't know how I feel
We
about
can-
that's
going
not
into
milk.
We can
this
take
whole thing
it as
with
a
you.
pet. You want it?
I bet it
I
smells good.
absolutely
I know
want
you
it, but I don't
want-
tell you
right.
that. I'm sure you can see
I
it all
know
over
you
my
want
face,
it.
but I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
maybe we just
Let's
toy
do
with
it.
it.
Hey, we have some leftover food that what's
Why don't
his
you go
name?
get some of that food and maybe we'll play with it later? And like as he's gone, I'll do my little thaumaturgy.
Do I hear it?
You do hear the
I
squawking
run
of
back. I run back to
Over there. Over there.
I'm like, what I miss? Do I have some meat or no?
Yeah, you found. Yes, you have some meat.
I'm like, hey, I got this. We should use it. Bait them, and then
We might not need it. I just heard a ruckus over there.
Chickens.
we both have dark
No,
vision,
Chickens.
You both have
night
dark
Made a
chickens.
Yeah.
chicken noise.
I know.
so we can see the cat, right?
It is in the tree now.
That's a beautiful looking cat right there.
What color is it? I don't know, or we can't tell.
Black as far as
Black.
you can
It's
tell.
black, yeah. But we seen grays, right? Dark vision.
Oh, it.
Like all we see is in gray.
It depends on what books you read. Sometimes it's
So
just
what
like
do you
heat
say?
signature patterns.
What do you say, Ben?
I would say that you can discern different colors of gray, like different
Shades of gray.
Like black and white
Like a
tea.
dog.
Like
50
49
shades.
shades of gray.
50 shades?
gray.
49
Yeah,
and a
yeah,
half shades of gray.
That's
So-
a really nice cat. We can capture this cat. We can do it.
So in my mind, I'm thinking.
I would like to roll a persuasion.
I'm thinking I kind of want to capture it.
Alright, here we go.
I don't want to kill it, and I'm afraid
that's
that
good.
he might kill it. But I also think he's gonna go do this anyways, and so
No, just a flat
I want to
15.
encourage him to do it because I'm also thinking maybe he'll die,
Oh, wow.
and I'm okay with that.
Rude.
I love Riven. She is. She shoots straight.
Okay, so.
Two birds
So I'm
with
like,
one
yeah,
stone.
why don't you
No, I just rolled to persuade you.
walk,
I'm not going.
walk out there with that meat that you have, just to kind of coerce it from the woods, from the jungle,
I could throw it from here.
and then
Actually,
I can throw
you
a
know
net
what?
over it.
It would be easier to capture it if it's wounded.
Like banana leaves.
It's easier to capture a wounded animal.
I don't think that's a good idea.
So
I don't
we should
think that's
wound it,
how it
I don't
works.
think
And
that's
then-
good. I
I
don't,
don't think it's a
and then we
No.
can heal it.
because then it won't trust you.
No,
after
but
that.
then we'll heal it, and then it'll be like, oh,
Can you
you're a
heal
savior.
it?
Blah blah blah. Yeah.
Are you sure you didn't eat brownies?
Maybe you need a brownie.
Yeah, I tried some. It was okay. That's
So, he is trying to convince you to go to get this giant jungle cat. What do you want to do?
Not doing that.
Okay.
No.
All right. So you do see it after it appears to.
I throw the meat then before it leaves.
I'm okay with that.
The cat
In between us.
like rests on one of the limbs there and like lies out, and you throw the meat and it just watches it fall to the ground in front of it.
Dang. You know what? Benjen's gonna take offense to that. I say to the cat.
Oh, wow.
It doesn't.
We got a
affect
fat chef. He's gonna be ticked.
it. Go ahead and roll a quick check.
I just threw that good hunk of meat that he's gonna miss tomorrow
And it's fish.
and ask where is that meat, and you're just gonna waste it?
I don't know.
No, it's just 13.
Yeah, you get no response from him. Apparently, you must not speak common.
Hey,
You gotta say with it.
where's Nesta when you need her?
Yeah, maybe it's a mess up.
Oh, maybe it is.
So the cat continues to watch you and the meat for like 20 minutes, and then after it appears to have been bored with its situation, it just pads off into the darkness and
Too
disappears.
bad we don't sell
Like in the
catnip.
direction that we're going.
This would be. It would be towards the north of you. So you guys are heading south.
Yeah, south,
East.
that away.
So it's going like straight north from you. It crosses the road and goes up there. So.
This is where messes.
I'm sad about that.
I know.
Wanting the cat.
You coulda
but
got it.
I didn't, you're
You
gonna
don't
kill
look.
it.
Hey,
Push the
actually-
mouth.
I don't trust him
Hey, actually,
to not kill it either on purpose or on accident. He's just kind of a wild child.
So
Somehow we
you-
thought that getting
Can
him
I-
high was going to make it more
Can I
easier
do
to control.
anything with alchemist supplies while everyone's asleep?
What would you like to try and do?
Like forage for stuff to make healing potions.
Oh yeah, go and make a survival check. No, medicine check.
Nice.
Oh, wait, did he recover that for the Constitution?
No,
11?
your constitution does not go back up after the long rest.
11?
11. You
It's like the
find
first or something?
some standard ingredients, but not the rarer ones that you need for
No.
creating your. If you wanted to make a healing potion, if you wanted to make other things of that nature. But you did get
But
like
still,
some base
I'm
ingredients that you
lost
do
four,
need
I'm still at
that you.
Can
mix.
I have maybe looked like for a basic plant that's like a X-lax of some sort?
That's all the way back.
I'll have to roll again or?
There is a type of flower that you do find
Cool.
that helps with constipation. So
Get some of those.
you were able to harvest enough.
Okay.
Metamucil.
I'll just put poop flowers.
There you go.
I like how it's not even like on the page that we're making notes on. It's like a different page.
It
Yeah.
is. It's just a
He's
random
gonna be
page.
flipping through it later. Why did I write down poop flowers?
That must have been a really boring session.
Was this an idea I
Hey,
came up with?
if I don't
Yeah.
have enough ingredients for healing potions, I would like to make like break down those flowers into like a X-lax paste, sort of.
Yeah, you have your mortar and pestle.
Yeah.
You can grind it up.
What is your fascination with that?
I'm like, ooh, this is gonna be interesting.
You have enough for one use of.
Oh, nice.
I don't want to call it poop flower.
Laxative.
Laxative. That's a good.
Oh man, that's so boring. Can I call it poop juice?
You can
That's
I think
call
worse.
poop flowers better. Yeah.
It's like how my wife would
It's
describe it in the
almost-
bathroom.
It's
Yeah.
called
Prune juice.
psyllium.
Psyllium?
Psyllium.
Never
That
doubt Al Gore.
is what you have.
Cool.
And the rest of the night passes, and there is no.
As does your bow.
Your
No,
bounce.
I don't use it on myself.
I haven't moved in 4 weeks.
I forgot. So when you ingest the dream weed brown, the dream hash browns,
Yes.
your eyes glow and they change colors.
Oh, wow.
And it happens after about 30 minutes after you have eaten them.
Unless
That's when
you
the
save.
effect goes in. No,
Nice.
save or not.
Oh, nice.
We gotta market that, guys.
Hey,
Yeah.
Good one.
also, did he put his sword somewhere? Like, not on his person?
You tell me.
I mean, I don't sleep with it.
Yeah, I'd like to go in, before, he wakes up or gets a move on to cast Object Origin on it.
If I see him do that,
You're like,
I'm
"No,
not gonna
Stop
trust
going through people's stuff.
him. Yeah. Do
You're
I see?
definitely keeping an eye on him.
Do I see him
The
going through
very
your
instant.
stuff?
You could see him trying to go.
Yo, we don't touch other people's stuff while they're
Yeah,
sleeping, man.
this is for him, though.
No. If he asks you to, we can do that in the morning.
But you don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what you're doing. That is correct.
You're hanging on
And
a
you
bunch of
didn't
thieves
trust
right
me
now.
to hold your sword for more than a minute.
I'm a bear.
Okay. I was just trying to help. That's fine.
You can let him know when it's his wife.
Nah,
He
I
literally
wanted
doesn't
to
like
do it-
perceive how things look in the game.
I wanted to do it as a gift.
Well,
Like, not him.
A gift is brownies.
yeah,
Shine your shoes.
that's a good.
I polish
Maybe,
your tail.
maybe not handling someone else's weapons while they're sleeping
Okay.
might not be a gift.
Not even like he was just like going for the bag of crap. Like what was in there? That's where I keep my nudie magazine.
Can I
The nice toilet paper
give
is
her
in
the
Nice little thing.
can I give her the little chunk of spider meat?
You
I am
can
sorry.
certainly
I'll be like,
He offers you.
How was your charisma not like
He offers you a very strange looking type of. It's not even.
It's like
you can't even
liver.
call it meat. It's like.
Paste.
When I ask him, what is it?
Riven is like,
oh,
why are you so
I had
weird?
killed a. Do I know the name of the spider? Probably. Do I have him in
Adam.
Sunless?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. This is Mark.
Oh, like a name.
That was
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
joke.
yeah.
It's pretty funny.
No, that if Messa was here, she would be like, "That was Timmy. I'll kill you."
This could be a Rhymantis spider.
Yeah, so I tell her there was a Rhymantis that was.
You
new
killed one of
to
these?
part- Yeah.
Like just by yourself?
Yes.
And you didn't die?
What?
And you ate it?
No, I cut out the edible part for you.
Oh, you. It doesn't even.
Do you? Is it cooked?
It
It
doesn't.
is
Yeah.
cooked.
Okay.
It's like roasted.
If you don't trust it, I
Boiled.
can eat some of it.
Blanched.
I will eat this with you.
Okay. Can I just cut it in half?
Yes. It's very chewy.
You eat some, I'll eat some.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
The
I kind of
taste
wanted to see what it tastes like.
is very just sour. Like, it's like
Skunk meat.
That's good,
it's
right?
like you just put a warhead in your mouth, like, but have no tolerance to it because there's no such thing as warheads in the Dragon Seed universe.
Oh, it's like eating the bottom of the Reaper bottle. It's like the gunk. That's or like burnt refried beans.
Yeah.
So as I'm chewing it, I'm like, have you eaten this before?
No, I've never had this. This is horrible.
Yeah, it's awful, and I spit it out.
Yeah.
Good try.
It's the sourest thing you ever put in your mouth. All right, so the night passes uneventfully.
Oh, I give her one. The
We're gonna be like little
spider
Tony before we
the
get to War
spider
Monster.
poison vials. I'll give her
We
one.
gained 10 XP.
And I'll say I made this from the spider. If you pour it or mix it into
Food or drink.
food or drink, you can poison someone. Just in case you have to on this mission.
Okay.
It's very
So so I take it, put it in my magical whatever it is that I'm keeping everything in,
Your
It's just a
background.
regular bag.
It's like the girls with the phones.
My
It's-
studded armor.
Yeah.
It's a bag of holding only because everything you keep putting in it, there's a hole in the bottom.
Yeah.
So you keep walking.
That's how we're gonna find
I'm
his way back.
never running out of room in this thing.
Yeah.
And because of that, I am not going to tell Benjen about what happened.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So totally oblivious to like whatever that means. He's just like, okay, cool.
You do you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I'll identify it later, whatever.
I'm just gonna go over here.
All right,
Just goes and
so-
stares at a tree.
And then, hey, did she see him do this again?
Yeah.
Weird.
Like
No,
she's-
not in front of her. I walk away, and then I'm just like,
Right, but it's like one of those things where you're walking away from someone after having an awkward moment, like
oh, and
she's
they're
just
looking at you.
trying like, why, what?
It's
And
like
then
when
you
my
do it.
kid picks his nose and he's like, I didn't pick my nose.
He's like staring at you as he's
His like
putting it in
nose
his
is
mouth.
moving.
Like Daddy's not watching.
Yeah.
Like you're making eye contact. Dude. No,
So,
it's weird.
so the sun comes up and you gather your belongings and
Longest night ever.
sally forth once more. Unless there's anything you want to do.
No.
Okay, all right. So we.
Where's that spider carcass that's on the ground?
Oh, we ate some of it.
We did.
Well, I don't want to. I just want to look at it. I just want to examine it.
Oh, it was just next to the fire.
So
I just gutted it. Like,
Is
left
it identifiable? Can I understand?
I tell him.
It's
I
like
tell
the
him what.
remnants of a spider that someone has just taken their dagger through and like torn it apart.
I
What
tell
do you
him.
do?
It's not like pinned back like anatomy in class.
Yeah, right.
Hey, that would be cool.
did this?
It would be cool. That wasn't the intention.
No,
So
no,
he got the
It's like
venom
act-
set.
Next time. Next spider.
No, I just tell Evendur what kind of spider it was.
Why'd you like hack it all up and stuff?
Draw a picture.
Serial killer.
Oh, I ended up.
Yeah.
Just circle.
It's very interesting. I ended up deriving a poison that you could imbibe that I gave to your leader, Riven. Just in case you.
And this
might
is what you
use it
did
on-
during your watch? You
No,
just carve up
I
spiders?
only rest 4 hours. I was doing this during her watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool story.
Cool story.
He like doesn't even believe it.
Okay.
I
Sounds
just thought it was weird, like
There
slaughtered spider right next to the
Oh,
fire.
actually, hold on, let me roll that really quick here. Okay, yeah, the horses are fine. So you
Glad.
hitch
Dives
up
over
the
the night,
wagons
like-
again and head on the
Goodbye,
road
spider.
once more.
Yeah, that too.
The
Oh, I have advantage against charm magic.
Yeah, because you're no.
His charm spell suggest is a charm, right?
No.
no,
It's
it's
not?
not.
No, that's totally different.
Suggestions, yeah.
Oh wow.
Charm just makes you like friendly with somebody.
Yeah, this is very convincing for a second. So all right. So you continue on. I will need one person to roll 2d10.
Ooh, I'll do that.
This last stretch.
Yeah.
The last stretch. Let's see if we can make it there.
Yeah. Any more awkwardness?
3.
Plus.
That's not good.
How
Wait,
do
do
you
I
know?
have
two?
Twice.
No,
twice.
just
So it's
two.
that's 30. Now you roll it again.
2d10s.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's 33.
So 3,
33.
You're consistent.
All right.
Yeah, I guess.
We're all dead.
So
There's
they,
just threes on there.
Uh-oh, he has a thing for this. That's his second most
we
used
really
line.
just need to get to Warminster. This is
Dude, we
weird.
we haven't done anything.
We've never RP'd this much before, ever.
Yeah, you're leading a lot of it. I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, I have to. I only have 3 episodes left. so
Yeah.
I'm trying to like
Get it all.
soak it in.
Chapter 1.
So the group's
Amir.
not going to be the same when I leave, by the way.
No.
If I leave.
It'll involve more gaming.
Yeah.
All right, so teasing you.
the morning comes and a very thick blanket of fog has kind of like rolled into the area. So
How
travel.
much did you
Yeah, I was gonna say,
We get it, you vape, okay? We get it. You vape, Evendur.
They're like
we
different
know.
You want
colors.
some of this, man?
No, it is.
It's just more dream
Oh,
weed.
okay.
I'm gonna ask you every freaking time.
Okay.
I'll smoke eventually.
That's okay. You can ask. As for traveling, I would like to ask Riven, and if I get a chance, ask
Benjen.
Benjen.
Benji boy.
If they have any, yeah, Benji. If they have any concealed weapons, because they're probably.
I got a permit for that.
We're probably gonna be disarmed as we go through, or they'll attempt to disarm us.
Concealed, no.
Why?
No weapons in the
Just
center.
in case we might have to defend ourselves.
No, you've never been to Warminster, but any place that lives near jungles or anything, it's not uncommon for travelers. to
Okay, scratch
walk
that.
armed.
Pretend I never said anything.
So this very thick fog stays with you throughout the entire morning, going into the afternoon, where it just begins to lift. And as soon as it lifts, then the afternoon rainstorm comes in and starts pounding you. So the cloud that was on top of you raised up in the air and then fell on you. So
Do we? I'm assuming we have like duck oil that we. I mean, if it rains all the time, we have some waterproofing, right?
yes. So your supplies aren't getting ruined in it.
Yeah.
And you have dealt with it enough to. Oh, there you go, my man. Yes, the rain.
Where's that damn chicken? I'm gonna cook it. Riven's like.
Yeah, so the heavy rainfall kind of obscures any of the noises that are in the area. It passes in much the same way that you're used to, but when you start getting toward, because it has been slow going the entire day, just traveling through the mud and through everything. There is one time when one of the wagons kind of gets stuck in the mud and you have to spend a little bit of time to get it out and get it moving again. It's not anything that you can't handle, but it is enough to slow you down from your normal pace. And
We're gonna miss the window.
by the time that you
There we go.
get to where the jungle has become so thick around you that now the road is just a cut path through just these walls of vines and growth and trees, and the rain begins to die down as you walk to a clearing. Hold on, I have to think.
Hey, is there any identifiers from Wood Elves that I would know? Like
We'll
if
see.
the forest is so thick.
They don't really leave a trail. That's
No, not trails. Like
Like
any
a trace,
markings,
yeah, so-
anything that I would know that.
go ahead
Maybe,
and make an investigation check with
Nice.
disadvantage because
Ooh.
of weather and everything.
Ooh, let's not use that one. Disadvantage was a 1.
Oh, all right.
I'm actually just like, I don't know, doing not paying attention.
Well, I mean, you could spend some time looking for it throughout the day periodically, but there doesn't appear to be any signs that the
Oh, that's good.
elves come anywhere near the road. So,
That's not like my clan.
now that you...
I'm the sanest one in my clan.
Oh, great.
Now that the rain has kind of cleared away and night is beginning to approach, you hear in the distance the sounds of activity of sentient beings. You hear hammers chiming on anvils. You hear horses whinnying and the voices of people and children in the distance ahead, just around the bend in the road ahead of you.
This is that place in the video game when you walk up and like the first person you meet is the little kid of that human we killed. It's like, have you seen my dad?
Sorry.
Here, let's take a walk into the
Yeah.
woods really quick.
Brooke comes around and the Warminster, the city of Warminster looms ahead of you. And it's surprising that you hadn't heard anything up to this point. It was probably due to the 30-foot high walls that are surrounding the entire there's just a 30-foot wall basically above you as you come around this bend.
Like brick? Or?
It is stonework, laid up and reinfused with, there is like bands of iron in it, keeping it up structurally. There's only about 15 feet of space between the growth of the jungle and these walls that they spend clearing. So any type of large invasion would be relegated to becoming like either they would have to clear the forest, the jungle itself and invade that way, or they would have to come single file through this road right up to the front gates of this. So there's not really any way to attack openly, and that's what makes it such a defensible position. But it is a lot of work, it looks like, to maintain just to keep that 15-foot track of clearing between the jungle and the city walls. The city doors are open wide, and bored-looking guards are seated in the 20-foot entry, eating and talking amongst themselves. Behind them you see homes, a large field with a variety of crops, and masses of people still working and moving around as night is falling. So, you apparently have arrived at Warminster. What are your characters doing?
What are the people?
So there are guards.
Humans?
They appear to be human.
The guards and the crowds?
Yes, as best you can tell.
And what did Nail say what was she gonna do at Warminster? Was she gonna say during a shift?
Yep, the guards weren't supposed to be there.
So
Is what she said.
Arranged for the guards at Ithon to be gone.
Oh, on the return?
Yeah, well, on the departure.
Oh, on the departure. Okay.
I thought
So
that,
that's
I
what
thought
the
that
forged
paper-
documents are for, right?
They're for us to get in.
Right.
Yeah.
So, what are your characters doing?
What does read over forged documents real quick?
No, yeah, real quick, like, ooh, back wagon up here.
Let me make sure
So,
we gotta get the story straight.
yeah, I feel like we should do that.
Okay,
I don't.
Traveling merchants who definitely didn't murder people.
So we're traveling merchants trying to set up a food stall, right? And is there an important name person that is on the document?
Thrallman. Sorry.
No, yeah, that's on the forged document.
Yep.
So it says on the document that there is this travel has been authorized by Dendron Warminster. So normally the government officials, they'll have like their stamp on things like this is okay, here's my name, but it's not actually them who are signing it, it's some
Dendron.
yeah.
Okay.
Dendron, Warminster. And this is Warminster Stronghold.
Yes. What do you know? The most important man around.
So, you have your paperwork. You have your now 2 wagons, unless you were going to leave 1 wagon off in the no.
No, it was going back to Ithon we were concerned about. All right, let's find this dude. We might be able to head back by the end of the day.
Try head in.
All right. You move up, and one of the guards sitting there. He's like just looking down at the table in front of him, and just picks up his goblet and puts it back down again. Like he doesn't even have the willpower to like. I'm not even gonna finish drinking this. I don't know why I was.
Is it just he just doesn't like his job or what?
No one
why?
travels on the road.
Roll an insight check. Get this scar.
Oh yeah, nice.
19 plus a bonus.
Okay, so
19 plus
20.
He appears maybe he doesn't like his job. but it might just be that it's getting near the end of his shift, that it's been so long he's been sitting there that he's just now waiting for people to come replace him.
Human?
He's human, yes. Very tan skin, short cropped hair, and his armor that he's wearing is it's very light armor.
Yeah, for the weather. What age, approximate middle age?
His late 20s.
Yeah. This is
Yep.
either the Tiefling or
So-
Evendur, or you could, yeah.
Yep. So yeah, I'll be in the wagon going up.
Got it.
Have we? Is Martha? Is she beautiful? Is she stunning?
She's
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 ugly.
just like-
Cougar?
She's the one that looks like pink, right?
Yeah, she's a messed up version of pink.
Yeah.
her charisma's
Like
17.
pink on drugs.
So.
Yeah.
Like,
She's-
well,
alright.
pink is on drugs.
She's just
pink?
Is
She's pretty?
More
He's
drugs.
not bad looking.
Okay.
So she kind of looks like this.
She might kick your booty.
Once a month, I wake up like bashful from a dream. Like,
So basically, yeah, her charisma comes from like how outlandish she looks. So that's why she kind of gets her charisma.
got it. Exotic.
Yeah, exotic looking.
So,
Yes.
yes, this exotic looking woman with white hair pulls the wagon close, and the man looks up and does a double take. Halt.
Yeah.
That's.
That's what I'm supposed to say.
What,
Is he sitting down?
he's sitting down, and then there's another guy who's sitting next to him who still hasn't even looked up. He's just like
Asleep.
like he's
Oh.
like eating soup, just like eating it, slurping it, etc.
We're just trying
Hello.
to get through. We're just trying to get through. Here's our paperwork.
Oh. Paperwork. yeah. Come on inside.
It's pink.
Don't worry about that. So I just need to ask, do you have anything dangerous that we should be worried about?
No.
No. All right.
Customs?
Are you from?
Perishable items?
Are you from the Kingdom of Thuheath, or are you from the Freelands?
I do it.
Truth.
Yeah,
Just
true.
truth.
Yeah. We're from Freeland.
Yeah.
Kingdom of Thuheath.
No, Freeland.
Who's the feeling?
So I thought is in the Kingdom of Thuheath. If you are going to tell the truth.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That sword that we have,
Oh yeah.
it's a Thuheithian blade. Yeah.
Three.
Oh really? Oh.
Well, I don't show that. I'm just.
He's when you
Okay.
say we're from the Kingdom of Thuheath. Oh well, we have.
There's protocol for that.
Is there something that we're supposed to be doing with this? Does she look like she's gonna hurt a fly to you? Like, honestly, do you think we need to worry about these merchants? I guess.
She does the helpless old lady act.
I guess
She's like,
no.
just here to make donuts.
She looks very
I
friendly.
just want to cook. I just want to bake.
Yeah.
Riven, are you hiding?
I'm
now?
hiding.
Okay, you're
Yeah.
in the
Because
wagon.
once I realized that it's all like humans, I'm like, that's not gonna go
Oh
around.
yeah. So
It's
Yeah,
like
I'm not
slink in the
hiding.
back.
the wagon. Yeah.
I'm on the second wagon.
Alright,
I do
so-
have my hood up though.
Is it just you and this wagon behind you?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll be on the wagon, but she'll do all the talking. There's
Gotcha.
two humans. Oh, Evendur too. He's human.
Yeah.
And you're not worse. It's fine.
All right. Well,
You're the one
so
who's sketchy,
welcome.
right?
This is Warminster Stronghold. It's we're here, and this is where we're going to be. And now you're here. So,
Perfectly well.
what are you? What's Are you trading, or what brings you from the kingdom side of things to?
Oh, I was just maybe trying to scout the area for maybe a food stall.
Oh, well, that sounds delicious. What do you guys make?
Some baked goods.
Do you
I
any samples?
I reach back there, like I feel Riven's horn face. Like I reach into like wherever she's keeping her brownie, and I'm like, grab that. It's done. It's done.
Oh,
I like
man.
here. Stop hitting me.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Baked these last night.
What?
Yeah.
Icons like.
Oh, is that from? No, that's a bad batch.
What do you eat? Look, this looks delicious.
No,
I didn't even know
it's
this was a bad batch.
I don't know.
Oh.
Yes, that's the.
I reach in and I'm like, snap my finger. And what do you hand me? What other food do you hand me?
A beignet. That's it.
Are they good? I thought
No.
did they last that well?
They're still
Like
all right.
4 days
At this
Whatever.
point,
It's like this. It's like I hold it out and it's like
takes it. It's like, wow, that's
Not as good.
like evidence of me not being a criminal is paramount right
No,
now.
the other one we don't want to. I don't want to actually feed you something and make you lose your course. So
in my that's sweet of
you
you.
don't want the runs in the middle of a shift.
I don't want the runs ever. That's for sure. So, so welcome. You've never been here before.
It's the first American NPC we've met.
We have.
I'm intrigued.
we have a lot of stuff here. We got.
What I didn't catch your name.
Oh, sorry. His name's Drake.
Nice to meet you, sir. Where would you recommend that merchants like us might set up shop?
So, you have to actually go to the city council chamber.
Wait.
I know that legally you have to have.
I'm immediately bored. I'm like,
You gotta get a license,
We're not
and
gonna actually.
if they do grant you the license, I don't see any reason.
Well,
why
perhaps
you
I don't want to interrupt you, but if we just want to get started, to scope some places out, where would we be going? The city
Oh,
center?
well, I mean, I would take your horses to the Green Dragon Inn.
Yeah, we'd heard. Oh, I forget the man's name. He's a dwarf. Greybeard. He wears the silver bracelets, perhaps maybe platinum. I can't remember.
Look, I gotta tell you this. There are so many dwarves in this town. I can't even tell them all apart. They're like.
That sounds pretty racist.
They're just tiny. They're tiny little guys, and they all have their own beards.
You know who we saw back in Ivan once in a while was a Tiefling. Oh, how is that race accepted in the Freelands?
Tiefling, you know the devil folk people, right?
Aye.
So we got 2 here that I know of.
Uh,
Never talked to them personally,
Aye.
but I don't know. They seem reasonable. There's people very superstitious. I personally, I mean, whatever. I
But
mean,
you're an educated man. I'm sure that you'd never believe such superstitions.
it's nothing I couldn't handle. So it's
Oh,
not
jeez.
anything to worry about.
and I audibly say that. Oh,
Yeah.
So,
Well, I hate to
there's
keep you any
2
further. I'd like to. What would be an appropriate amount that wouldn't be rude to, just for his time?
That's
A couple
against
soft
the law.
silver.
I'd say maybe even like less than a silver. Like
Yeah. Thank you for your time. We appreciate it very much.
handful of coppers.
Which way to the city center?
Oh, I mean, so the city blocks. The whole place you'll see. It's very well organized over here. And he points over. There's this whole section that is just fields and orchards, and it looks like it is well maintained and completely organized by type of plant, vegetable, fruit, and they're all in different rows, and they're all being maintained by people. And then the different
He
sections,
says all this?
well, this is what you're seeing, but he's
Oh.
pointing it out to you. Like,
Uh-huh.
so this whole side is where we grow everything. This is all where.
I couldn't tell
Crops.
the Benji and the other American.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
Yeah.
It's difficult to separate those two. This is where we got our crops and everything. And then the residential district is this entire half of the city, and you see off in the distance the even higher wall that looks like it's a more defensible position. So that's where the Warminster family and other, those kind of people.
Is that where Dendron stays?
Yeah. He's just a lad though. He's but like 17, something like that.
Mhm.
But
That's legal back then to sign papers.
yeah, he's the only real Warminster living in the stronghold at this point. But anyway, so we have we've got a gambling hall. There are temples. We've got of course, I mean, the dwarves. They all come from Gristlebar Mine, so they're I don't know. They've been
All the dwarves, they're all from the same clan.
as far as I know. I mean,
Gristlebar.
Gristlebar.
Okay.
Gristlebar Mine. It's yeah. So all I see of it, they're building there in the center of town, and in the dwarven district, the houses are a little smaller. They don't need to be. Anyways, so
Wide, not tall.
well, why are they not taller? Is that what you just asked?
No. The dwarves, they have to be wide, not tall.
Is
Wide, not tall. It's a fat joke. It's a short fat joke.
because well, I mean, yeah, they can
Educated man.
really put it down, I guess.
It's I don't expect you to speak welfare like me. Very well. Please, can we leave?
Yes.
Please.
There. Well, it's a pleasure. Thank you very much for the copper. So again,
And the beignet.
and the beignet.
It's like melting through.
He puts it down on
Did
the
you take the
table.
brownie back? Or-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, give him the brownie. I'm sure you'll be able to find anything.
I take it back from
that
you.
you need.
Put it back.
Just ask people in town, and they'll be able to point you off in the direction that you need to look for. Sorry, I don't know enough to really help
Anything.
you about the
So
ramen.
while that whole exchange is going on,
Gold
I want to
bands.
look like, cause I can see out,
Mhm.
and I think I'm towards like the residential area. So I would like to see if there's any kind of area that I might like to shop and/or
Right.
set up shop.
There's
We're not really setting up shop, right?
No.
Okay.
make a perception.
Because I'm all about moving.
No, I mean just
I
like
thought
if I wanted to go, make a transaction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
am I doing?
Make a perception check.
You're a grown independent woman, you.
16.
16, yeah, so you get the sense that while this place is completely organized and seems to be like moving like clockwork, everybody is like a well-oiled machine here, doing everything independently but also together in unison. The residential district does appear to have some side streets that look like they're more dilapidated than others, so it could be easier to find probably people who
You might want to partake.
I'm doing well.
I
Might have-
forget about
That
the
is
troubles
to
of
the
life.
T.
Gotcha.
Hey,
So-
thanks.
So you have now entered Warminster Stronghold. The area itself, now that you have crossed into the city walls, appears to be in like it feels comfortable. There's not any apparent moisture from the rain that's on the ground, even though it was raining outside.
Is it? We're significantly further south. Is it cooler? We're on the coast,
It is
by the mountains or the jungle.
because
The
the
jungle.
jungle is so thick in this area. Even though it gets closer towards the ocean, you can't really feel a difference.
It's like Galveston.
Yeah.
Not even Padre.
So it's hot. But it's not even the moist feeling that you had. So it's kind of a dry heat, even though you're in the middle of the jungle. It's
Can we
weird.
try to work in the word moist into like all of our sessions?
I did not.
I think so. The
Like-
brownies were very moist,
They were. Yeah.
Exceptionally.
juicy. You may even say.
Even the spider.
Well, that was moist. The meat was
Yeah.
tender
It was
and
sour.
Very juicy.
That was sour.
soft.
I don't know. I think there's jungle everywhere, so not everywhere.
Yeah.
So
So much
That's where I
moisture.
wanna
the humidity of the jungle does
Mountains
not
at,
permeate
so we'll move
within
up
the
here.
city walls
Oh wow.
for whatever
I think
reason.
there's no.
So I think we should find a place to stay. I'm talking to the guys that can hear me.
That's fine. I'm assuming
I'm
you
still
walk
piping.
away from the guard who seems disinterested.
In life.
Yeah.
I should have just given him a gun. Hey, there's one bullet.
I give that guard as
You peaked at
as
like
we go
16.
I give that guard the snake meat that she didn't want. I was like, here you go.
You
How old is that?
you didn't need to.
No, then I just keep going on the horse.
You're just giving him trash.
We like the empty Doritos bag. We're like,
He'll take care of this, right?
thank you.
So we have successfully made it to Warminster. We have
Literally the least eventful
Oh yeah, that's
journey.
Totally.
That's not true.
And
Well, I mean, atypical.
We had some learning moments.
Yeah, I
Are
mean,
we-
something happened over the
Are
last
we
3
gonna
hours.
get a like? Is there an inn?
Yeah,
There is.
let's get set up and maybe then we can close real quick.
Sure.
Yeah.
So there are several different inns that you notice. They all appear
I want
to
the
be
bougie one.
in well
No.
repair.
We're on
I think
vacation.
we should go to the
Nah.
more shady. No, we have
That's
the
not
shady one. That's where you find the.
We never
I
stay
want-
anywhere nice.
I want to go
I
where
agree.
there's a big fluffy bed and
I
lots
am
of money.
done. I'm gonna stay there.
So
Come on,
there,
Martha.
We got.
There-
We can go live
Your code name is Epilogue. Very few days left. Enjoy. Good things happen to good people sometimes.
But then we're trying to. Don't you want to
I'll be real
maximize
honest.
the
I don't
chance
think
of
Evendur's
stumbling
gonna stay
into
anywhere else.
I ain't going where you want to go. I'm finding the nicest inn. I'm saying that.
All right.
there,
Board of Directors meeting. Everybody in favor?
Martha, I'll go with you.
Your objection is noted. Ding. Yeah.
Can you afford that fancy place?
Sure.
I can't. That's
Watch. Oh, we'll pay for you.
so you were given half.
We have Vendor's
Front.
Dash
They gave
credit
you
card.
100 gold to be able to.
Whoa. It has changed many 100 goals each.
Oh no, I thought it was just.
No.
Wait, what?
No,
They
it
gave-
was total.
100 gold.
It was.
They gave 100 gold up front.
Yeah.
Who's-
Okay.
We gotta split it 5 ways.
All right.
Hey, how much did you say I made?
What?
How much did you say I got
That's
paid?
still not a lot.
Oh.
That's 45. I can afford. I can't afford the place y'all stay.
All right. Come on. We'll pay for you.
But you can afford to stay.
Oh, and I still have 100 gold because I did what Benji said. I don't know why you only have 2 gold on your character sheet.
No, I had 25.
25 gold. Benji said.
No,
It's like some D something plus
No,
whatever.
I did.
5d4
I
times
bought
10.
my items.
Oh, he used that money
Yeah,
to buy
I
items.
buy items.
No, I have a crap
I just stole the guy's python net and staff.
That one green-
I had to buy equipment.
Yeah. Okay, come on. Well, I'll stay. We're gonna enjoy and see how the other half
We're gonna have a
goes.
fun time. And by we, I mean Riven,
Is
for
gonna.
sure.
But are we
And
here
you
for a
can come
fun
too.
time or?
Who is
this
gonna?
job?
I know. We don't have to work all the time.
You pass 4 different taverns before finding one suitable for Riven's tastes.
Okay, I will.
This one's called the Green
I'll put
Dragon.
So we'll put the 100 gold in the party loot. I'll keep track of that. Bueno.
Bueno.
All right.
Can I look for somebody who sells dreamweed?
Oh, you're the only.
Yeah,
You're the only
selling
one.
that.
You're the maker.
You need to
and seller.
find somebody who will sell. We need to distribute.
Oh, like the raw ingredients I meant.
You can. You'll have to look for that. So.
So that's why I want to go to the fancy place because those are people saying there are the ones that have a lot of money. So I think that we can go make some friends and find some potential buyers.
We could definitely make friends, right?
How much for? Are we going to share rooms or are we going to get our own rooms?
Oh no.
Own rooms? How much for
So
5? Are you going to stay with us or no?
Each room.
Oh yeah, we need to
If
get a
it's
price
2
first.
beds, then I'm cool with that. I'm not
Hey.
trying to share a bed with somebody.
Sure, if I don't have to
With my
pay.
horns and my tail.
What do they have? I don't know what the.
Yeah, what are their prices?
What's the name? Come on, don't fail us.
Green Dragon Inn.
Green Dragon. That's where we're at.
And
Okay. How much per night?
stand by.
Oh gosh.
It's already too expensive. I already
These
know.
are mostly townsfolk.
Yeah, I'll stay with you guys if I don't
Yeah,
have
of course.
to pay.
So for
Gotta
one
watch you somewhere.
night per room, it's going to be 3 gold.
Is the
Cheap.
That's not
How are we
cheap.
does it have one bed or two?
That's cheap because
That
you guys
will
have
be.
both.
That, I mean, that's for one room with one
Good
bed
enough
in
for
it. If you want to have one room with 2 beds, like you want
6
multiple
gold.
people going, then it's
5
only
gold.
4 gold to.
I'm
have
down for
2 people
a
per
2 better.
Double up? Double up?
We have 5 people.
So y'all can. So 2 of y'all can share a bed.
Yeah. Or no, somebody can have their own room. It's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Actually,
I like the idea of
actually
the-
don't sleep.
So you're not going to even get a
No.
room.
Well, they.
No, I'll just meditate in the room for 4 hours. I'm not gonna lay down and
No,
sleep.
that's alright.
We need,
We could just
we
give
need
him his
2
own.
rooms at the Green Dragon Inn.
So
This
the
is
Get a
Green
bed.
Dragon
Get a
Inn
room.
I don't usually.
is located in the
Share a room.
temple quarter of the city.
Mm-hmm.
There is a shrine of gardens next to it and a public square that it overlooks. It's a 2-story timber building with brick, and as you enter, it has a tiled mosaic floor and a collection of fine tapestries hanging from the walls.
Fancy.
The accommodations consist of large rooms with beds and feather mattresses.
What?
Very nice.
Very different from the typical straw-stuffed mattresses.
We've arrived.
We have right.
This is
So
it. This is how
I'm
we're going
like-
to live all the time
Yeah,
now.
I need some
wait
more.
until we pay for the food too.
It'll be
I'm
fine.
fix.
I'm gonna
The,
enjoy the night.
The innkeeper who
We've been on the road for 3
is
days.
there as you walk in and have like taken your wagon and everything to the front. They have a few stable hens who are there available, and they take them.
Do the horses get beds? Do they get big feather beds?
They will get brushed and cleaned and groomed and
Would
fed.
there be no boarding fees?
There are no.
I
boarding fees
also
for the
tell
horses.
whoever takes the horse, do not put a bit in its mouth.
Oh, of course not, sir. Of course, I will take good care of it.
These are fancy.
Yeah, man. He knew that, I bet, before you told him.
Obviously.
I am surprised that you ever.
They have a druid on staff.
Control it without
Veterinarian.
staff.
Yes.
Okay,
Very skilled.
The innkeeper is a reflective male human named Gailu Fox.
Guy Lou Fox is the innkeeper.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm so proud you guys are taking notes.
This is
You
what
got it all
happens.
right here, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
So we'll pick up with
it's a part of my
Gailu Fox introducing
Human?
and meeting. Yes, human there next week on Dungeons
And dragons.
Dun dun dun.